ride on 75 off fashion. Whoa, so fashionable, so far from broke. Just letting you know that we get it and go. It's a big Nick energy show. Live in the COLE dough. Summer's too hot and the winter's too cold. It's a real sweet spot. If you stop and know, yeah, it's a big Nick energy show. So big, I'ma write it in bold. It's a big Nick energy show. Yeah, big Nick energy show.
Hey, what's up, guys? The show is back. It's Monday. It's freaking Monday. And look who's here. Just walking in last minute because Dunkin' Donuts had a free donut giveaway on their app. Corey W. King, just right on time. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good to see you. Good morning, sir. What happened? What happened? Let's talk about it. What happened?
I live forever
What happened?
away.
You live 2.5 hours away. Don't act like you can't be here.
Yeah.
2.5 hours.
Yeah, I mean, I live...
Maybe it's because you're a Browns fan.
Ooh. Don't come after the Browns, man. We don't win any games during the regular season, but like we win the off season.
Yeah?
Except this season when we gave all our picks away, but
I don't know what that
that's not
means.
the-
Like their pictures? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Giving away pictures?
yeah. You know what?
Sorry, getting that warmed up.
I got to talk to a real fan.
Real fans. Speaking of real fans.
Who are these people?
We got some cool people in studio, guys. We got some special guests. We got DJ Frankie J and Rami. I say that right, Rami? The DJ live in studio. They are the host of Smoke a J with Frankie J and the owner of, is it Kareem Dreams?
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the show, guys. Hi, welcome.
Thank you.
What's happening?
Is
Me and
this-
Frankie. Go ahead.
Oh, I
I'm
was
sorry.
gonna say, is this the same Frankie J that DJs weddings and also at the Heights on random Friday nights?
It's the same DJ.
That's
Dude,
what
these
I'm
guys
saying.
are all over town,
Yeah,
Corey.
I've seen you a lot, man. Huge fan.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you
fam.
very
Me
much.
and Frankie been friends for how long? Do you remember how we met, Frankie?
Actually, through Javi.
Through Javi?
Yep, about 13 years ago.
Oh, this
when
is
we
right at
started
the
up
beginning of
the
stuff.
beginning of Shenanigan Photos, and you started your business.
So I was starting as a DJ. You started right out of the rip with photo booths, right? You weren't
correct.
a DJ at first.
Nope. I got with Nick Amrine.
Great guy.
Great guy.
Amazing photographer.
Yes.
Just amazing person in
He was
general.
moving out of state, and I said, "What are you doing with your photo booth?" And he says, "I'll get you all set up." And we got set up, and then you got the same equipment. And
Yeah.
That's how you and I
Yeah.
really connected
Yeah.
because of our Alien
B ring lights.
Yep.
Yeah. That's awesome. Welcome to the show, guys. I'm glad to have you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having us.
Oh, man, it's been a great day. It's beautiful outside. Summer air is around Corey. I can feel it. I feel it.
It's been a great
feel it.
season. Even like when it's like raining, I don't even mind that because the weather's not that bad all day.
Yeah.
You know, it's been
Yeah.
great.
Look, and this morning it was a little chilly. I had to sweatshirt it. But then after that, it was a good day. Oh, well, we got, once again, we got special guest Frankie J and Rami, the DJ, with Smoke a J, with Frankie J. Guys, let's talk a little bit about that. I know weed, marijuana. What is it, marijuana, or do you say weed? I know
You
weed was
sound
when I
so
grew up.
old.
Weed?
So old.
What do you say? What do you say?
Anything.
What do you call it? What do you call it?
Weed?
Weed, cannabis.
I mean, there's a million.
Is it
names
cannabis
for
the
it.
new?
There's a million.
What's the 2024 term? Is it cannabis?
Zaza?
Pens.
Zaza.
Zaza? What is that?
I don't know. I will never be.
How do you
that
know?
gas.
I'll never be
It's
that
that
cool.
gas.
I'll never be that
Zaza.
cool.
So we go with cannabis? Is that the,
Yeah,
the
let's
new
go with
word?
cannabis.
That's the
Okay.
professional term. Yeah.
I know some big things happened in Ohio lately with making it legal. Is it not legal? Like I thought they passed it where it's that you can buy it now, or I don't even what. I'm confused. What's going on right now
Rami, you want to explain this?
on the cannabis level? What's going on here locally? We're in Toledo, Ohio. Like what? I'm confused. What's going on?
So essentially, through the people, there was enough signatures and everything to get a bill in order to get cannabis legalized in the state of Ohio. That passed at the beginning of the year, so it legalized having, for concentrates for how much marijuana you can carry as far as flower, how many plants you can grow. There's limitations on everything. However, it kind of went into legislation before our Ohio state government kind of put in regulations for dispensaries and gave out licenses. So it's legal to have weed. It's not legal to buy it. because we don't have any legal way to buy it.
So you can
technically.
have it, you just can't go get it in
So
Ohio.
basically, we just made Michigan even richer because
Correct.
Michigan, all the
Correct.
dispensaries, everything's there. It's right over the border.
They're all over in
Yeah.
Michigan,
Yeah.
Corey.
I know. Anyone who's listening who's not in this Toledo area, Toledo is basically in Michigan. It's almost
Yeah.
impossible to
We're best friends.
to do anything in Toledo and not at least see or hear about Michigan.
Yeah.
we're literally
We used
butted
to
up
actually,
against it.
Toledo used to be part of Michigan.
Yeah, the Toledo War, and ironically, Ohio did not win, no matter what, no matter how you cut it, because Ohio gets Toledo and Michigan gets the entire UP.
Yeah, it's
Tell
crazy.
me how that makes sense.
You can drive 2 minutes up north and buy some cannabis. But here it's like, what's going on? Everybody was excited. There was a big, like everyone was just so pumped. And now it's like no one knows what's going on.
It's just time. It's going to take time. The dispensaries, dispos are coming in about another 6 months.
Because those
and
take
we'll
a
start-
lot of time to get together as far
There's
as
a lot of
permits.
planning.
And there's
Permit,
so much
correct.
logistics behind that before you can even call it a weed stop. Or I'm sorry, cannabis stop.
I'm gonna call it right now, though.
Yeah.
I think that Rite Aid on Secor and Monroe.
That's going to be, you think that's going to be one?
That's gonna be
what?
one. Yep.
That'd be
I don't
great.
know. I don't know. I feel like it would be a perfect one, but being right off of the highway too, like I don't know if the city would want more traffic to that C-Core because we were talking about it
We just
earlier.
talked about that before the show. That Secor takes 20 minutes to get from Alexis and Secor down to like where Best Buy is and 475.
But that's only a problem for traffic. It's great for the community. It's great for the economy.
You can't go
and
there.
That's politicians don't care about traffic. Politicians
They don't.
care
You're right.
about people going into businesses and spending money. They will beef up that Secor area so much and so huge.
Oh yeah,
And at best, they might widen the lane if Ottawa Hills allows them to.
the
Can't
taxes
be.
they'll make from that location by itself is worth it.
From 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., I do not go south on Secor. It's impossible. You can't get down there. It takes 20 minutes.
It's a
You want to go to
headache.
Texas Roadhouse for dinner? Forget it. Might as well walk. And I don't walk, Corey. You know that.
I can taste.
Don't
it.
start. Don't start. Don't start. It's early. It's early. And I know, but so Rami, are you a DJ as well?
Yeah, I've been a DJ for professionally about 7-8 years. now.
Nice.
Nice.
So
So
you
that-
love it?
I do. I love it. I've gone from everything from starting off at the little patios of the bars of the main DJs to I've gone on a nationwide tour with a little bit lower level like a C-level rapper, but it was
What?
still an amazing
Nationwide?
time. Yeah.
What kind of people we bringing in this show? Nationwide.
People who are far more qualified than you and I.
Oh my
That's for
God,
sure.
I didn't know it was that level.
Although,
yeah.
not bragging, but
Yeah.
this is our first show
Yes.
where everyone has at least done the same job at one point.
All of us.
Yes, 'cause-
air high five.
Air high five.
There we go. There we go.
We're all DJs around this
Well,
table.
Were. I am retired. I actually hate DJing with a strong passion. But,
Corey went from DJ to BJ. Is that correct?
I mean,
Is that right? Is that still right? Is that
still got to pay the rent.
Still gotta gotta buy them brown sweatshirts. Why you wearing a sweatshirt? 75 degrees outside.
I'm leaving for Wisconsin tomorrow. And
Bring me back some cheese, bro.
Yes, massa. So I'm leaving for
Easy.
Wisconsin tomorrow, and all of my clothes are basically packed right now.
Okay. That's all you have.
My clothes are
So
limited.
you packed everything.
Yeah.
Literally everything.
I literally threw on some sweatpants and a hoodie, and this is what I'm going to walk into the airport with because I got to be at the airport at 5 in the morning.
I got you.
So this is it.
I got you. Corey, do you still go clubbing? Is that, I know we're talking about old terms, but do you go clubbing still? Is that still a thing?
I have gone to one club in my entire life. Back when I was on the Andrew Z in the Morning Show.
Club Bijou?
No,
How
it
old
was,
was that?
that was a long time
Long
ago.
time.
But it was Gators, I think it was what it was, the old bowling alley that turned into a club near
That's
the
an
University
old,
of Toledo.
old long time ago.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Gators?
Yeah, and how I knew I was never going to be a club guy.
Yeah.
Because one, I didn't drink. I was never a drinker. In fact, I had my first sip of alcohol 2 years ago. But there was a girl, like a go-go dancer, dancing in like a little skimpy bikini and a thong.
Let me guess. You thought she liked you.
Not exactly. I saw her, and it was like February, and I remember saying to her, "You're gonna catch a cold. You need to put on some more clothes."
Ooh.
And that's how I knew I was too old to go clubbing.
I get
Nah,
it.
Yeah.
Frankie J. Rami, what is the what's the club? I don't go out. I don't go to bars. I don't go to clubs. What you guys are into that stuff? Because Frankie J. I always see you posting somewhere, whether you're doing something or you're going out to see one of your homies. Like, what's the city DJ life like? Is there still clubs? Is it more bars? What is
I think
it?
it's more bars with the entertainment. Live bands is coming back.
Really?
Yes, it's
What?
great to see cover bands and live bands. They're coming back.
Where? Like just your
Bar
regular
145,
bars?
all on Monroe
They got a
Street.
nice spot
Yes.
because you can have DJ, have a good time. They got food as well.
Amazing food, amazing staff,
And they
great
got a little-
entertainment.
Good little stage there because I know I've seen a couple bands there. And
But
it's a
we
nice
are
venue.
seeing downtown Toledo expand.
What?
And businesses, the bars, there is bringing some nightlife down there. They got a couple new spots that's opening up, and you got the Heights, beautiful view of the whole city.
Yeah.
Where's
And
your
they got-
spots at? Where can we find you at?
I'm at the Heights, Frontera on Airport Highway, and then also at La Fiesta on Secor.
Nice.
Rami, where you
Rami,
at?
where you at, buddy?
Currently Vita Cantina, and then as long as with a ton of random stuff that we do here and there.
I love seeing you guys. I love just seeing your guys' life and watching you guys explore and doing what you love doing. I love seeing other people be successful and love what they do. That I love it, especially my friends. It means a lot to me.
Can I double back and ask what made you hate DJing so much?
So I got into DJing because I needed a job. I'm not into music.
It wasn't the passion.
No, not
you
at
needed
all.
a job.
I got fired from a cable company, and I called up a buddy of mine who had a restaurant, and I was like, "Hey, can I wash some dishes?" And he says, "You're too famous for that. You're going to be DJing." Mind you, I don't listen to music, so I played Sean Kingston's "Somebody Call 911."
Shawty's fire burning on the dance floor.
Yeah,
That's still a good song.
it is a great song. In the year that I DJ'd, I think the tally
Just
was
played
like
that one song on repeat.
it played like 2,000 times in the year, and I only DJ'd like twice a week. So yeah.
so it wasn't for the
I played a lot.
passion; it was for the money.
So
100%.
your whole career was only 1 year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I was DJ Heart Attack because I had a heart attack, and that's why they called it DJ Heart Attack.
That was your name?
Yeah. DJ
What?
Heart Attack. Yeah.
What?
Jerry, Avalanche.
Yeah.
He actually made me a sign that said DJ Heart Attack, but he spelled it wrong.
Oh, that's Jerry.
For about 2 weeks, I was DJ Heart Attach.
Oh, that's a
yeah,
good one. So, what do you go by? DJ Rami? Is that what you go by?
Rami the DJ.
Rami the
Rami the
DJ.
DJ,
So it's a little bit backwards, and then DJ Frankie J. Is that what you,
Correct.
It's crazy. I went for DJ Richie for the longest time because it goes back to Andrew Z days. I used to call into the radio station for Andrew Z, and I didn't want people at work knowing that I was calling, so I changed my name to Richie. So Andrew Z knew me as Richie. He was opening up his pizzeria, and he needed a DJ. Knew that I did it. He's like, "Hey, grand opening. I need you to do it." I'm like, "Sure." So the marketing was DJ Richie's going to do my grand opening, so everyone knew me as DJ Richie.
And that was so confusing when we first met. For the first couple of years, Nick Alonso.
Right? You knew me as Nick.
Yep. And then all these other vendors were like, DJ Richie.
Yeah.
Like, who's that?
Who's DJ Richie?
No, I didn't know who DJ Richie was
Who's
for like
Richie?
2 years.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's still a little. So he's in my phone finally as Nick, but until we met to do this podcast a couple months ago,
You
were
would call me Richie.
Still in my
Rich.
phone as Richie. In fact, I still remember the email you sent me after I got fired from Kiss FM.
Seeing how you were.
You were checking in on me. You're like one of the only people who actually checked in on me after
'Cause I
after
care,
got
Corey,
fired.
'cause I care.
and I love you for that, man. But at the end of it, because my real name is not actually Corey W. King, but at the end of it, he like said nice to meet you when he said my real name, and I said nice to meet you when I said his real name. That's like the first like real indication of our real true friendship, and
Right.
not just the surface.
And it
you know,
lasted
show
through
stuff.
all these years.
Yeah,
you
we're
know what I
still-
mean?
we're
We
still
may not
here.
have hung out all the time, but when we would see each other, it's like we didn't skip a beat.
100% love. I mean,
And that's the best part
It's been
about it.
love and brotherhood ever since day one. So,
Right.
Yeah.
So are you guys mostly DJing like in West Toledo, downtown? Like, is there anything going on south end of Toledo? Like, is there anything over there anymore?
Not really. The DJs that are out there right now are covering the spots. But I think everything is happening towards downtown.
Right.
So since you guys are out and about in the Toledo area and you guys know the nightlife and things, what is something you'd love to see come to Toledo that you think would survive in Toledo, like entertaining wise?
I think something downtown, obviously it'd be harder with, constricted space, but like something outdoor where people can, go, because I know they have like the little park by the docks and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I feel like that doesn't get utilized as much. Like some people don't even know there's like 5 volleyball courts out there.
There are all kinds of things over there.
Yeah,
but you got to
so-
cross the river, and I think people are thrown off by that because it's technically the east side.
Yeah, which is,
Yeah.
in
You know what
my
I mean?
opinion, isn't Toledo anymore.
Right. That's a whole
I mean,
different.
it's definitely like when you're playing an old video game like GTA, you get that little notification like bing, like you have left Toledo.
yeah,
Like,
that's what I
you're
feel like. Soon as you hit
inside.
that Cherry Street Bridge, it's over.
I think places like Toll House, that's downtown.
Toll House is nice.
It is really nice. It's a beautiful place for networking with professionalism,
Yeah.
and business people. But the inside, oh my God, they did like a boiler set.
Beautiful.
Just have a guest DJ come out and just perform.
There's
It'd be
so
great.
many different like environments within the Toll House building. Like
is.
you can feel like you're in like 4 different venues in one night,
All in one
Just how
place.
It's so
Depending on
expansive
what
and-
party you want to hang out in.
and they take care of you so well. Too.
I've heard
So
about
great.
that. That's
So,
like
so
they
great.
take care, like they really take care of you there. We got so many, like you guys said, there's so many things here locally that you don't even realize. Like I'm way out of the loop. I never been into clubs or the bar scene. Never even DJ'd at them, and I wouldn't even know where to go. Besides heading downtown, I know you can just walk around, and there's so many places you can just walk in and have a good time.
I just came across a new thing that they're having. It's a paddling like kayaks on the river, and they're having entertainment. They're doing it 3 times starting in July every Wednesday.
What?
Really?
And you can go rent the kayaks
Like right here in downtown?
downtown. Yep.
What?
And go on the river paddling, and they're gonna have live bands on the river.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's
They just
great.
gonna have
Someone
them
said
grill
Portside. Remember Portside?
I miss
Right next to
Portside.
them.
Dude, that place was legit.
Yeah.
Did you see the pictures they posted on Facebook of like the grand opening of Portside?
No, I missed it.
It's on that historical Toledo site.
How old are you? How old are you, Frank J?
Do I gotta say my age?
Yeah, how old are
No,
you?
no, you do not. You right now. I'm letting you know right now. You do not have to say your
He's
age.
35.
You're 35?
No, I wish.
I was about to say, wait, what? I think we're all about in the same area.
Yes,
I'm 48. I'm 48.
Okay.
Honestly, when Rami said 35, I was thinking, oh, he looked like shit. Damn, what's wrong?
Rami, you're in the same kind of area.
That's that DJ life, okay? We got more than 1
I'm
year.
29.
Are you 29? He's the baby of the group. Holy,
Yes,
I
he
wish
is.
my son's like 24. I feel old. I really feel old right now. But yeah, like back in the day, like Portside, there was a party in the park. There were some huge things back in the day. Friday night, downtown Toledo would be packed, and it seemed like we lost it for so long, and it's finally starting to slowly come back.
Yeah, but now we're all too old and don't want to go out
Exactly. That party age is now getting too old, and 7 kids.
anymore. Oh, I'm taking that personal. Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Because that was
7?
definitely towards you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think a huge thing is they're not correctly investing all this money they're putting into concerts. And I know there's new people running it this year, but like we've tried to, the past people that have gotten the summer concerts
Yeah.
and stuff like that downtown. We try to work with them, be like, yo, let us help you pick, what artists we have connects.
Because you're living
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You're DJing it. You're buying from the places like need your input.
Yeah, even if like they don't get your input on like the headliners or like the big events, there's so many other people who perform at these things
Yeah.
that our input is very valuable that they just don't come to us for, and it's
Exactly.
so frustrating.
Right.
Yeah.
And I feel like they should look at the people like us who go down there and who knows what we want to see and go to. Not these big corporate people who have no idea. You guys have no idea.
See, they're just getting from a group of a list from one company that says, oh, we have these people who were they were huge in the 80s.
Yeah.
Like,
But things are changed.
Yeah.
You got to adapt to the 2024.
You got a great promoter out there right now, Tracy Hayes, and he's bringing the R&B park downtown.
R&B.
This is cool.
Oh, and he
What?
packs
R.
that-
Kelly
oh,
on a
he
Friday night?
Packs the place down there.
I don't want to see R. Kelly on any night of the week.
Oh, that's true.
Might get some missed.
It's for R. Kelly. R.I.P. Even though he's not dead.
I did. I got yelled at the other day because a second lady in one night asked me to play R. Kelly, and I was like,
I love R. Kelly music.
I don't play his music publicly
What?
anymore.
Why?
Just because of what's going on with him, or you just don't like his stuff?
I just feel like, you can be crazy and do whatever kind of life you want, but once you start like diddling,
That's true.
Okay.
That's
that's kind of
true.
my cutoff
Like,
for like
I'm not defending R. Kelly by any means with this,
Because we
one,
don't
so
promote that on
hit
the
the
show.
siren
At
button
all.
for me real quick.
Right.
However, as a DJ, if someone comes up to you and requests an R. Kelly song, it's not like he's getting residuals from that.
He's not
thing,
getting the
man.
money.
He's
Yeah,
not
at
getting
all.
a dime from it.
Not a single cent. So like, what's the harm?
Hey, boss, Corey likes to get padiddled.
I mean, what?
Yeah, that's true, bud.
It was
That's
fine. I mean, Catholic schools.
That's true.
But
Stop it.
What?
I
Don't
get
say
it.
that.
It's more of a personal preference. It's more of like, you know what I mean? I don't really play 6ix9ine in the club either.
I love his music.
It took me forever to start playing
love
Chris
his
Brown
music.
again, and it sucked because I love Chris Brown.
Oh, yeah.
He's so
Rihanna
talented.
should've
But
listened.
after the whole Rihanna thing, I didn't play Chris Brown in my car anywhere for like 3-4 years.
People want to know, if you're over 60, where can you go? Probably to bed.
Denny's.
Probably to bed.
Yeah.
Go to bed, Lisa.
Myers before 10 a.m.
Right after the news. Good night.
Good night.
I
Go to
think
bed.
There's definitely certain bars in the area that accommodate to the older crowd.
There might be a couple out there.
It really like, You know, if you want a good sports bar, really just the thing is the older crowd comes in a little bit earlier, you know, before the night gets started. So like
Right.
typically when I'm DJing,
Quiet time.
In truth,
Yeah.
there are a lot of places that cater to an older audience.
Yeah, you just got to go at the right time.
Most wine
Right.
bars, there's a lot of them in this area.
I can see you going to a wine bar, Corey.
I do go to wine bars.
Do
as
ya?
the designated driver. But
You're the
yeah.
Uber.
But
I get it.
there's a lot of cool things in Toledo, but everything is so drastically spread apart from everything. I think downtown's a great centerpiece, but I think we really need to start expanding out and putting things in other places.
Yeah, unless they have like something more efficient, like a little public trolley system or something. But like, it's hard to try to go to, you know, downtown Johnny's, which is right next to the Walleye Center, and then
Right.
get like something all the way down Adams. So just something more efficient, because you know, if you go downtown,
Right.
they have a Walleye game or a Mud Hands game, or
Dude, it's
both.
crazy if they got both at the same
Yeah.
time. It's
Just
nuts.
back down there.
We rode the couch through that, and it was crazy. Like there's an enormous amount of traffic and just people walking around everywhere. But
What do
it's
you
a good
mean
time.
rode the couch?
Oh yeah. Tell Corey about your couch, guys.
You're gonna love this couch story.
So a couple years ago, I got this idea where it would be really fun to like strap a motor system to a couch, and then just drive it down the street. And
So imagine you're walking down the streets of downtown Toledo here in the 419. You see a couch rolling towards you with two gentlemen on it. It's these two.
So-
it's Rami and Frankie J.
Do you guys like rent it out or anything, or is this just for?
no,
your
I
own-
just drive it around and record. And
Okay.
just talk to people, interview people, stuff like that.
Forgive me, I didn't realize you were redneck. That's dope, dog.
No,
That's-
It's not redneck, Corey. It's not
this-
redneck.
Yes, it is. Driving
the
a
thing.
couch. What is more redneck?
They were
than driving
riding on a couch. It's not driving a
It's
couch.
not gasoline powered. It's an EV. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So you're
Way to
mo-
go,
So,
Corey.
come
Way to
on.
judge our guests.
my
Corey.
bad. Hipster, redneck, so
Wow.
similar.
You guys were when I saw you I was at the Snoop Dogg concert. I saw you guys.
Snoop Dogg,
Were you
yeah.
guys getting footage for the Smoker J with Frankie J?
Actually, we're doing both.
Yeah, that was like the first. That was before I actually made its own page for the driving couch. At the driving couch, pretty. I was surprised nobody
Yeah.
else took it. But
We got Rami the DJ and DJ Frankie J from the 419 sharing a little time with us here today. They're hanging out with us.
I hate to stay on this whole couch thing, but
Yeah.
how much did it cost you to convert this couch into an electric mobile thing?
not as much as you would think.
No. You want to do one for me?
I had I had a couch which I have like a couple different rooms in my couch doesn't really get used. It's just like a black leather couch.
Corey's got 7 kids.
So-
He uses his couch.
Yeah. And so it looks
I got teenage boys. My couch gets used a lot.
Stop it.
so mine looks like the casting couch.
Okay.
Oh,
So I just thought
shit.
if there was one couch to be driving,
That's the one it's gonna be.
it was that
perfect.
one.
That's perfect.
And
Okay.
I ended up getting a hold
Do
of
girls notice it? Like, hey, I
Oh,
know that
absolutely.
couch.
Every
Absolutely,
time we take that couch out, everyone's like, "There's the casting couch." And they
It's,
just point.
it's my mobile casting couch.
That's
It went to the
funny.
alleys. No, but I basically got like a motor system from an electric wheelchair, a heavy duty one. Changed the batteries out, fixed a couple fuses in it, and got it to work. 'Cause That's why I
Nice.
got it cheap, and
Okay.
basically built a whole frame under it with 2x4s and balanced everything.
It
to-
looked fun. Looked like a good time.
It's super fun. Honestly, the best part is just seeing people's faces. Just
I was like, what in the hell? But then again, I'm like, I'm in Toledo. I'm not surprised by much.
I'm saying.
And speaking of a good time, Corey, how was your comedy show? You kind of bordered Toledo into Maumee. You had a big show on Saturday. How'd it go?
It went amazing. We
Yeah?
raised a lot of money for
I see
Nature's
that.
Nursery.
I see that.
Discovered that they rescue 880 bunnies a year.
What?
Yeah, and some of the proceeds of what we did went towards that. It was an amazing show, a great show. There was a dog in the audience that I was probably a paid actor because he always laughed or barked on cue.
What?
It was honestly a good show, and I feel bad because after the show there was like a meet and greet for certain guests and
Yeah.
things, and I was also had some things out in the lobby that I was selling, so I didn't really get a chance to actually see any of the people who came out to see me. So if I didn't catch you, I'm so sorry, but thank you so much for coming out. It was an absolutely fabulous time.
Did anybody throw their bra at you, Corey? I know that's kind of something that you're used to, and it happens even a lot of time at the pharmacy at Walmart. A lot of older ladies throw their underwear or / bra at you.
I do have that effect on women.
Yeah, you do.
This
Yeah, you do. You
specific,
sure do.
This specific night, all the bra throwing happened after the show. So
My mom probably. was
Absolutely.
one. Yeah, that sounds like something.
Speaking of which, was she the one that wanted to know about the over 60 thing?
Yes,
'Cause
it was.
We can
Stop.
figure it out.
Don't stop. Don't start.
I will
It's
go on
Monday.
I'll go on a
Don't
little
start.
mission. I'm just.
Corey, What happened to the cologne? What you were going to talk about that? You got some cologne. I got some cologne. You got some. Would you get pheromones or would you get?
So I got duped by TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok. I was just kind of scrolling, and one of these little like pheromone clone things kind of popped up.
Yeah.
And so my dumb ass went out and bought it, and I'm thinking like, all right, I'm going to throw this on, and then like I'm going to walk in there, and then Hot Gina's going to be like, ooh, I can't.
Damn, daddy.
Give it here.
I hear
right?
ya.
What is that smell?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I put it on.
Is that pizza or
and
Corey?
I remember going up and hugging her, which is not something that I do often, but I wanted to make sure that she smelled it on me.
You need to step up your game and do it more often.
No, I mean I do it enough, but like just walking in the door and hugging her, I don't do that
Did she
necessarily.
comment?
No comment.
Nothing?
I put a bunch more on the next day and nothing.
Oh, Corey.
I actually put it on every day this week, and I've barely gotten a handshake. So, and that's not even a metaphor. Yeah, this is
What?
just nothing at all. So, I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm just saying it doesn't work the way that it's advertised or on everyone.
Mine is killing it.
I agree.
Mine's killing it.
I had the proof in the pudding is when that girl, the one that
Tiffany.
came in with
Tiffany and Tori.
Yeah, Tiffany and Tori.
Yeah.
When they came in, and she said, "Ooh, what is that smell? You smell delicious," and started rubbing on you.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's the effect that I was looking
I do that
for.
without the cologne.
I was like, yeah, it's about to be on, but no.
Unrelated.
not at all.
What cologne is that?
It was a TikTok. I got the one off of TikTok. My wife sent me the link, said some guy at work smells good. That sounds a little sketchy.
Hey, yo.
But she asked him what the cologne was, and she actually asked him if we could bring it home so I could smell it, and bought it. It was like $30. TikTok. I don't know the name of it offhand.
Yours is an Arabic name.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it actually translates
So
to.
good. I love that. I bought
Jawa or Jahawa.
something like that. But ended up buying 2 more.
Oh, really?
Yep. One here, one in my car, and then one at camp. You got to smell
Okay.
delicious anywhere you go.
Yeah. Mine is, it's called Raw. It comes in a little cool little red little box, and it doesn't look like clone. It's almost
And it doesn't work.
almost
apparently.
looks like a solution. You just unscrew it and just kind of dip it on you. It's in my car.
You dip it on you? Is that what you're going to do? You're going to dip it on you?
gonna
That's how you do cologne? You dip it on you?
I'm gonna dip it in and dip it on and dip it out.
Oh, Corey. He's a pervert, guys. I really apologize.
Big
I
dipper.
didn't expect this out of him today. So many people are saying hi. Natalie's food truck is saying a big hi.
Hey, Natalie's food truck.
Natalie's
Hello,
food
hello.
truck.
Jesus.
Let me
Hey,
Eating the roasted shawarma was the highlight of my night.
chicken
last night.
shawarma. You guys like chicken shawarma?
Oh, anything sounds good right now.
I never asked.
Made full eye contact with me when you said that. So
I'm sorry. You're my center person. I'm sorry. What does anybody know what shawarma? What does shawarma mean? Is it the way the wrap is cooked, or does anybody know?
I think it's.
I
how
forgot
they-
to ask that.
I think it's how they cut the meat. I really don't know.
I don't know.
It's basically like the name of the sandwich.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like an Italian sub.
Oh,
You know what
okay.
I mean, it's the type.
So it's got the
You could
chicken,
have-
the sauce, and
yeah,
things
you
like
could
that.
have
Makes
a
it
beef shawarma, a chicken shawarma. Like
I get
you
it.
know what I mean?
Okay, makes sense. She said hi. A lot of people said hi. Did you? What happened to the tattoo? Can we see it?
You know what?
Can we see the tattoo? What's so funny? What are you laughing for?
So I went to a tattoo convention this past weekend.
He didn't get the tattoo, boss.
You know what? We're getting
Shut
there.
up over there, please.
That intern only makes $6 an hour, and he's awfully wordy.
Yeah, he is.
But I went, and my friend got a 9-inch rooster tattooed on her arm.
did.
And it is very detailed and a lot. And I realized that it was going to take all day. And
Right.
the tattoo artist was amazing. A guy out of Canada. His name's Gunner. Amazing, amazing, amazing. But I also realized
Oh,
that
hello, mate. Hello, mate.
that's your Connecticut
Canada.
accent.
That's what Canada.
That's Canada.
Hello, mate. Or Australia, one of the two. I don't know.
The Canadian Peaky Blinders, man.
Oh, mate, you want a tattoo, mate?
So he's an awesome guy. And if I got it, I would want him to do it. And there just wasn't time. And I'm also a
Yeah.
chicken.
Okay.
So no alien or no leprechaun tattoo.
Nothing? Okay.
Today
Well, that's
at all.
half of the show we were going to talk
Yeah,
about.
well.
But since you want to be like that, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, well, you could have asked me beforehand.
Something definitely cool because you didn't get the tattoo is guess what?
What?
Remember we had Natalie from Natalie's Love at First Bite food trailer last week.
You know I do.
Check this out. She sent me a message today and said it's legit. 100%. I have my very own sandwich on her food truck.
Congratulations.
I talked about the smash burger. I don't know if you guys listened, but she had a great smash burger. End up being my favorite smash burger of all time. Told her that, and she's like, because you loved it, because it's your favorite, I'm going to name it after you. So it's called the Big Nick. It's a double smash burger with cheese, mayonnaise, lettuce, tomato, ketchup, and a little bit of mustard with a toasted bun. Boom!
Congratulations.
I got a
there.
piece.
That sounds amazing right now.
I got a food item.
Natalie, if you're en route, pull up to the studio.
Right.
From my understanding, she's almost always out at the campground.
Yes.
Or that's where she's
and we're
at.
gonna get you there.
I will say I will go to the campground specifically for your burger. So when I'm out there, you better make it worth it.
What?
I'm letting you know right now.
All right.
All right.
All right. Actually, she's giving away $30 gift card today on the show
Oh, bet. How do I enter?
towards Natalie's Love at First Bite food truck. In a little bit, if you guys are listening, you have to stay tuned. I'm going to give you 2 different words at 2 different times that you have to write down. And when I ask you what they are later, and you can repeat them in the comments, the first word right now, write it down so you can win a $30 gift card, is the word toast. Toast. I don't know if you see that.
I feel like I'm in a
Toast.
dementia
Let me
test right
spell
now.
it right. Toast. First word is toast. Write that down. I'm going to give you a little bit later, probably another 20 minutes. I'm going to give you another word. Once you have both those words and you comment on the show, you're going to win a $30 gift certificate to Natalie's Food Truck, home of the Big Nick, because that's what it's about. So we did that.
I'm gonna enter. I got that. You know, I could type it in before that.
Did you write it down?
It's to Twitch.
Nice. Check this out. Normally we have a food segment. Did you guys know? I just realized this weekend, that Swiss cake rolls and ho-hos are 2 different things. Did you guys know that? Swiss cake rolls
They're 2 different
and the ho-hos
names.
are 2 different things.
I don't know what either one of them are, to be fair.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You guys know what those are? The Swiss rolls?
I know.
The little
what-
chocolate
The little
little-
Debbie's, the little
Yeah,
swirls
little
and everything.
Debbie's.
Yeah.
So you saying
Yeah.
they're different brands or different?
They're 2
snacks?
totally different things. They're kind of similar. But last week I told Danielle to get some ho-hos because I like eating the Swiss rolls. She brought them to camp. I'm like, these taste funny. Like, are they old? What's going on with them? And then I realized after some research, they're 2 different things.
Is like one made by Hostess and one made by Little Debbie?
Probably.
Or-
I didn't look that much into it, but blew my mind. I never knew that. I'm 43 years old, and I just realized that ho-hos and Swiss rolls are 2 different things. Never knew that. Someone said Swiss rolls are the best Little Debbie snack there is. Thanks, Mr. Bentley.
Oh,
I
she's never
disagree
had
with
those
that.
mini brownies.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
What
I
happened?
Disagree.
What are you going with, Frankie?
The classic Nutty Buddy.
Nut.
Okay.
Put them in the freezer.
That's a
Life
banger.
changer.
That's a banger.
Rami, what's your favorite? Little Debbie or Hostess?
Honestly, I'm a big fan of the little brownies.
Yeah,
You
double
get some
brownies.
Ice cream, slap those little brownies in the microwave and throw them on top.
what?
Goes crazy.
In the microwave. Corey, what's your favorite? Little Debbie.
It's a toss up between Twinkies, the Hostess Twinkies,
Yeah.
or the oatmeal cream pies.
What?
Oh, you don't know the oatmeal cream pies?
I
The little
do,
soft
back in
cr-
1986.
And they were delicious then, and
They
they're
were
delicious
gross
now.
then.
Well, you want to fight, don't you? Let's
I
just
do.
bring it. Just
Let's
bring
do it.
I will slap you.
I will straight get my butt whooped. Don't even care.
Me too.
But yeah, blew my mind. I didn't even realize that. When's the last time you had a Pop-Tart? Do you eat Pop-Tart? You guys eat Pop-Tarts at all?
About 6 months ago, I had my last
I
one.
do.
Exactly. You don't eat them often.
Probably about a year ago.
Do you just open the package and eat them on the go, grabbing them?
No, I gotta toast it.
You gotta toast it.
No,
How did I not realize this? I just toasted one last week, the strawberry one.
What?
It's night and day difference.
Your first toasted Pop Tart?
I used to back when I was young, and I forgot all about toasting Pop-Tarts.
It pops out of the toaster.
I didn't think about it because normally when I get them, I'll be at an account and they'll have like a vending machine. I'll grab it and just eat it with some water.
And
so
they
you don't
have-
really have the option to toast them.
Every time there's a vending machine that has a Pop Tart in it, there's a toaster within
No,
like 5
not
feet.
these ones.
Do you just make instant ramen by just like putting in cold water?
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop it.
Just
Oh,
hear the
see, we bring
crunch,
guys on the
just
show
grab
to
it,
make
grab the
fun.
crunch.
No, Frankie. It's life changing. They taste so different. Like if you were to give me a cold Pop-Tart and a hot Pop-Tart, I would think they're 2 totally different
Yeah,
things.
it's like it's uncooked. It's like
Yeah.
like a soft
But you can
graham
only eat the
wrapper.
cold ones a certain, like you eat the cinnamon cold, but you can't do the strawberry cold.
See, I've always ate them cold.
No,
I never thought they
no.
were a great snack. It was just, hey,
Do you
I
like-
want something.
Do you like the chocolate fudge?
I don't. I'm not really a chocolate guy. Unless it's the brownies, the little Debbie brownie things. Those are good.
Put it in the toaster. Change
Yeah?
your
Life changing? I'm going to have to try that.
Like the type of thing that you have to like. I don't really drink milk, but I'll get like a cup of milk to drink with this thing.
Corey drinks half a gallons on the show because he did the hottest chip challenge.
Yeah, because you're a jerk.
I'm not a jerk.
Yes,
No.
So
I'm not a
okay,
jerk.
I'm not sure if you guys listened last week, but he brings in this hot chip, like one of those hot one chip challenge situations. And I'm thinking he texts me during the day and he's like, "Would you be against doing the one chip challenge?" And I'm like, you know what? I'll do anything for the show. yeah, let's go ahead and bring it. I get here, there's one chip. I thought we were doing it together. We weren't doing it together. So I end up drinking milk to subside the heat, and I drank about a half a gallon of milk sitting
Literally in 2 minutes.
Was this the blue chip?
I don't remember
know.
which one it was.
It was
it's the Diablo one.
Yeah.
Straight off of Amazon, hottest chili peppers in the world.
it was regurgitated.
Corey ate it.
Yeah.
All right, guys, if you're listening for that contest to win a $30 gift card from Natalie's Love at First Bite, second word is Pop-Tart. I'm going to do one more. Second word is Pop-Tart. You got to be writing them down. Corey, don't write it down. You're not winning it.
I'm winning this.
You're not winning it.
I'm winning.
We're going to have one more word in a little bit. If you guess all, if you can comment all three words here in a little bit, then you're going to win $30 gift card to Natalie's Love at First Bite. Guys, are buffets still a thing?
Ooh.
Something made me think of Ponderosa the other day. I'm like, where can you get a good buffet?
So I live on a Lexus.
Yeah.
And so, you got the Golden Corral, which is, I personally, dude,
Go ahead. What do you think about Golden Corral?
Golden Corral to me hasn't been good in years.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
8-9 years.
So I don't do buffets, but when I do buffets,
Can't tell. You can't tell you don't do it.
You know what? I used to be as big as you, so you can tell. But Golden Corral was the only place I could go that actually had like flavor with their food, at least somewhat. I feel like they just throw salt and pepper on it, which isn't much.
I'm telling
but
you.
it has gone down so much over the last.
When they first opened,
years,
it was
yeah.
amazing.
It was legit when they
Fresh
first
steak,
opened.
Like they were using good cuts of meat. Now it's like 85%. Like,
yeah, good steaks,
but,
good time.
A good one, Ocean Garden, is just further
By
down the
Target?
street. Yes.
They still good?
They're still good.
Garden.
Okay.
They went through a patch with some old ownership back in the day where there was a little sketchy.
I haven't been
But-
to a buffet where I felt comfortable eating in such a long time.
We
Yeah.
can go to Ocean Garden after this.
We can go to
Like,
Ocean Garden right
I'm
after the spot.
Oh no, that sounds rough.
Rami's
Okay, I'm
buying.
there. I'm there.
Rami's
Yeah.
buying.
All right.
I'm giving 2
credit
plates.
card. I'm gonna max it out on the homie.
He's maxing out the credit card. That's so funny. Someone said, "Yeah, what's up with Ponderosa was big back in the day."
Ponderosa. Oh.
Ponderosa was special. Every
Hometown
Sunday,
buffet?
you go to Ponderosa to sit down and eat.
Yeah,
everything.
got the
and
big
buffet.
rolls, the chicken
The ice
wings.
cream machine always worked.
Oh, for sure.
was-
It was never
great.
down. It was never down, Frankie. There's one in Coldwater, Michigan. I think it's an hour, 40 minutes from here.
Let's go.
Still same thing, same menu. I mean, they got some additions, but you got the wings, mashed potatoes, no standards. It's good. You go because it's not the best food, but it's just like for us, it just reminds us of back when back in our days.
Just a little taste of everything.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You eat
yeah.
a whole meal, but it's like, I really
Right.
wanted sushi, so I'm still kind of hungry.
Right. Sometimes you want macaroni and you want pizza with a salad, minus the salad.
Do you remember Ryan's?
I love Ryan's.
I love Ryan's too until I went in there and it was like a bunch of flies flying around.
What?
It was
Almost like when
I don't know.
Ponderosa retired, that's when
Yeah.
Ryan's came out and took over. They were like the next generation buffet.
Yeah, I remember my mom taking us there on Sundays after church and
Yeah.
the place just being packed with church folks.
Oh yeah. You don't go on Sundays.
Yeah, that was.
You know what was a
Lesson learned.
sleeper? Cece's Pizza Buffet.
Dude, when that was on Alexis,
Dude, amazing.
CC's, Corey, you ever go to CC's?
I was at CC's. I think they had the peanut butter and jelly pizza. At
Dude, they
one
had
point.
everything. They had
But-
cereal pizza.
But I can't eat peanut butter. I'm allergic, so I was always mad. I was never able to actually try peanut butter and jelly pizza.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder why they closed. Every time I went there, they were packed. Like they were a good amount of
apparently
people.
It was something with the ownership and they weren't keeping to the same restrictions.
Oh.
Fun fact, my dad, I don't know if I ever told you this, but my dad was visiting Buffalo and stopped at a CC's and he was like thinking of something to franchise out. He wanted to start another business.
Yeah.
And loved CC's, loved everything about it. Sat at home for like a week doing all the paperwork, filling out the franchise things. The day we were going to mail like all the information, the application to the company, we drove past that right down
Yeah.
the row, like by Lexus.
Yeah.
And seen the sign up, and I'm like, I'm like, Bubba, I thought you didn't turn in that paperwork yet. He goes, what do you mean? I said, that sign says CC's Pizza. And he looks back. Oh,
Oh, he thought he was going to bring one to
so
Toledo?
pissed. Literally, as he was submitting the
What?
application, they were putting the signs up.
But like, you got to do a 60-mile radius so we can put you close to Indiana.
There's still a couple in Florida I've hit, and they're great. I mean, it's not the best pizza ever.
Because
but
where
it's like-
can you go with a buffet of pizza? They did bring Pizza Hut back. The buffet.
The pizza buffet.
Yes.
When? Where?
Yeah. There's one on Secor right by Texas Roadhouse.
Like
across the street there.
Like the original one that's been
Yeah,
all
it's still
time?
there.
Did they reopen the pizza buffet?
Yeah, the buffet's back.
You know
I
what?
don't know if it's still back, but it was about 6 months ago they opened the buffets back up.
Speaking of just like Ponderosa and CC's,
Yeah.
what restaurant would you bring back to Toledo or bring to
thought about
Toledo
that the other day.
in general, if you could,
Dang.
that has not been here that you think would thrive in Toledo?
What are some good?
Godfather's. Remember Godfather's Pizza?
Wait, where was
In the
that at?
Pizzeria?
Oh, didn't the guy that ran for
Godfather's?
president? Didn't he own that?
I'm not sure about that, but the pizza was amazing. It
What?
was
Where was
great.
that at?
Man, I was so lit. I don't remember where it was at, but I remember going to Godfather's eating there because it was either Godfather's or Pizza Hut, and Godfather's was amazing.
I remember Pizza Hut being the more expensive. Like maybe if Grandpa got like a raise, or we would get Pizza Hut. That was like the high end.
So
pizza back
your
in
family
the day.
didn't know how to lie?
Stop.
No, seriously.
Stop.
Back in the day with that book club with
Oh, yeah.
Pizza Hut, I read like 45 books
Yep.
one
I
summer.
still got my
little pen.
My little pen.
Yeah,
Dude.
I ain't read a
Them
book.
little personal pizzas
all.
hit harder than anything.
Dude,
yeah.
it's just like there's not too much sauce, just enough cheese, but then you need 6 of them.
Thick crust.
No, you only need one.
you
It's
don't.
weird. Like that one pizza
I
can
don't.
fill you up.
Yeah, the freshness of it is just embodies.
Oh man. So what are you bringing back, Corey? What's an old spot you're bringing back?
I don't even know if it's an old spot, but like I would love to see Toledo's have like a Bojangles.
What? That's
Yes.
a down south,
Down
more
south
of like
chicken.
it's like a church's chicken slice deal,
Yeah, but like
but
Toledo-
Bojangles
Like a
Toledo
peanuts
has
on
a
the floor.
churches that like is a disgusting, nasty church.
on Reynolds.
Yeah, we need like an actual nice chicken place here where you can go in and actually feel safe.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Like
You know?
I always feel like, dude, if I go to church with this, I really want some fried chicken, but I know it's gonna be so greasy.
Yeah.
Right,
Yes.
right.
And
Where
you're-
can you get good chicken?
Nowhere here.
Nowhere. Not at all.
No, Natalie's.
I would bring back, since we talked about it, I'd bring back Ponderosa
Yeah,
Ponderosa.
for sure.
that.
Just because I thought it was good. I love their wings. Their wings are still the same too.
Do you remember White Tower that used to be in Toledo?
Yeah, right there on La Sylvania.
Yeah, is that place still open or did
No,
they actually
God,
close?
no.
That's what I thought. I'd love to bring them back. Had
They
the
were
butter
open, so
burgers.
maybe a few years back, but yeah. I remember going there getting a grilled cheese and fries late at night.
Man,
Good
I don't know
stuff.
if you guys remember Fazoli's.
Yeah.
Dude, I just always have the random craving, like, damn, I wish I could just like have some lasagna. right
Yeah,
now.
my
I don't
buddy
want-
Alan loved Fazoli's.
Man, I was never old enough to like go there on my own before they closed.
What?
But like,
Oh, you're a
occasionally
toddler.
when we were
He's
out
so
of town,
young.
like-
Oh gosh.
Yeah, there's still one in Michigan. My aunt will like hit it every once in a while.
Is there one in
and pull
Michigan?
up.
What?
Yeah. As
Al-
of a year or two ago. I don't know if it's still there, but
Alan said the Pizza Hut in Perrysburg still has lunch buffet. The Pizza Hut.
oh,
Yeah. Someone said a Brazilian steakhouse. Maybe bring that to Toledo.
That'd be awesome. I've never. been
Mike
out.
Gear said
solid.
Godfather's Pizza still exists. Where at,
Oh,
Mike?
where at?
Where at? We want to know where.
his eyes just lit up.
Man, you ain't lying. That was such a great
Man.
pizza.
Frankie J, what restaurant you bringing back?
I said Godfather.
Oh, you said Godfather.
but
Rami,
know
what'd you
Nah,
say?
it's not going. Fazoli's.
Fazoli's, Corey. You went with
I went with White Tower.
White Tower.
Officially.
That's
White
some good
Towers
stuff.
or Bojangles.
what was the place on Monroe Street when you're getting off on 475? You're getting off on Monroe, about to hit up like Best Buy. Remember on the right hand side, Damon's. Remember Damon's?
Damon's,
You
yes.
guys remember Damon's? You probably don't, because that was like when I was young. It was just cutting out.
Those
They had like a big
ribs.
screen TV, and you got like a controller. Like that was the first interactive game you guys could
that's
play.
hard.
That was pretty sweet.
Do you remember Arnie's on
Arnie's.
Secor?
Yes.
They had a
Arnie's.
pizza burger. That was
Where was
amazing.
that
where like Elder Beerman used to be.
And
Sequence
Sears and all that right
Yeah.
behind the original Pancake House.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you're aware, but Arnie's is reopened in a new location. I actually DJ'd there for about a year and a half.
Nice.
Where?
Bancroft by UT, right next to JoJo's Pizza.
Okay, I don't live
know
here.
where
I have
that's
no
at.
idea
It's
where
a,
it
it's a
is.
nice little spot. I was actually just there 2 days ago helping them set up some
Okay.
new speakers.
Nice.
And stuff, so.
The menu's still the same as far as you're aware?
I
Even
was
though-
never at the original, but it's the same owner. It's a real cool guy.
Okay.
Someone said Andrew Z's balls back in the day. He would bring those back. Those were good.
Those were delicious.
His pizza balls. Just to clarify.
yeah,
Just to clarify that.
That's exactly
Thank you
what
for
you and I
clarifying because I stopped.
both talking about.
He's like, wait a minute. What kind of
Dude,
show we on?
He had like these cheesy, like
Garlicky-
Parmesan garlicky balls.
Oh,
They're
so
just dough
good.
balls, and
So
I could
good.
eat like 10 of them.
Oh God, I love.
See, now I have
food.
to hit a buffet because we're talking about so many different kinds of food.
Oh, I'm
right
going
now.
after. I'm going to Ocean
already-
Garden after.
Honestly, the only buffet that I feel comfortable
In
eating
my
at
Crocs, so I fit in.
is going to be on a cruise.
What?
A cruise ship.
Real good.
Yeah, like a cruise ship buffet where everything's getting rotated and the staff is
When
like
we go to
on it.
Mexico, they have a
Cruise
buffet
ship
and it's
food,
good
like
stuff.
I took one cruise. It was like a 10-day cruise with my family, which was a nightmare.
Yeah.
But
Sounds horrible.
They took Norwegian, which is like one of the fancier ones. So it's all old people and young
What?
couples.
Fancy
But
foods?
Those foods, oh my god. It would sit there and cut
Delish?
20 watermelons in front of everybody in just little shapes, and that was
What?
like 1/20th of this buffet.
Damn. We need to go on a Norwegian cruise, Corey.
I'm down with Carnival.
we can take
Like,
the
I'm not
budget
that
from the
fancy.
show and possibly book some tickets.
We got to get rid
as
of
long
the
as it's
intern.
free.
We got to get
As
rid of the
long as
intern
it's free.
first.
As long as it's free.
So
Writing that down, boss. I got it down for 2 for Norwegian.
yeah,
Cool,
notice,
good thing.
notice
Oh,
you
that's
in
your
it.
intern down there.
Yeah, that's him over there. Somewhere over there. I think he's in the other room.
I'm not sure where I'm at, boss.
Okay, buddy. We're talking here. So my pet peeve of the week is we went to a concert and had a bunch of different artists. Usher was one of them. It was the Jingle Balls, something at Huntington Center. Usher was there. I was so excited because Usher was going to be in concert. My wife loves her, loves him. She was excited, got her the tickets. I'm like, you can get all excited over one guy. It's going to be Usher. I'm fine because you're not going home with him. Half of his music, he would hold the mic out for the fans to sing.
You know, as a comedian, if I ever got big enough to I could just hold the mic out and the audience would just tell the jokes for me.
No,
that's
Corey.
A dream.
No.
You know, be
you know
like-
how much money I paid for these tickets for him to sing, not for Debbie next to me who
Honestly-
can't sing for anything.
Okay,
So you
I'm
just
letting
went to
you
a
know,
karaoke show.
Basically,
I'm letting you know right now, nobody that was there to actually hear him sing. They're there to see him dance or to see him take off
Corey,
his shirt.
I'm telling you, it was
They're there-
horrible.
They're there in hopes that they're going to be that woman that he takes on stage and grinds up against. He can play
ruins
everything
their
on
marriage.
hit play on a CD player, and everybody in that place is going to be fine. No one's
He just
actually
does the
going there
high
to hear him
part stuff.
sing.
Oh, but see, there's a couple times where you could hear him sing, and he's such an amazing voice still. But then every 3 words, holding the microphone out. Every 3 words, doing it again. It's like
He may have forgot him.
like my wife wanted to leave. That's how bad it was. That's how
Yeah,
bad it
that's
was.
terrible.
But then again, we went to Chris Stapleton a couple years ago, and he sings every word to every song.
Because nobody knows who he is. Or at least they
Don't
didn't
he?
then.
Are you serious?
At
Chris
least
Stapleton?
Back then? How many years ago?
This was last year, maybe 2 years max.
He wasn't the Chris Stapleton we got today, right?
It's amazing. Still Chris. Yeah, it was so good. It was a good concert. But I hate it. That's my pet peeve. I hate that. Stop doing that. And I'm watching YouTube videos doing the same thing, watching people sing, and they're making the fans sing.
You know what I hate about concerts,
What?
especially rap concerts?
Yeah.
Most rap artists don't rap solo on any of their songs. They always have somebody else featuring or something on there. But when they go to these concerts, they just have some random hype man who's never explained as to who he is or why
Right.
he's there important, like filling in all those parts. And it's just, I don't know, if I'm going to a concert and I want to hear Nicki Minaj's little feature, I want Nicki Minaj to come out. And that just can't happen at
With her
most
little
concerts.
feature.
Well, look what happened with John. Was it Cougar Mellencamp over at the Stranahan?
Oh,
just
when
telling
he's
stories.
When he straight up left,
Yeah,
What?
he was pissed.
he was mad. Yeah,
What
he-
happened?
He was telling a story about his grandma, and someone's like, "Come on, just play the music." And he's like, "All right, guys, this is what you want."
Just sing already.
Yeah, and he got pissed, and he's like, "I can just," he did Diana and did his song, and then quickly ended because I think I'm done. Walked out. They had to come and talk to him to come back in and play, and he just wanted this huge rant. It went viral. Toledo made national news about this. Everything.
Because so a lot of these artists, they story tell. They play a song and then they tell a story, and some guy got mad. Just sing. Just sing.
Yeah, the way I look at it is you're paying for that artist's performance, whatever performance they want to give, whether it's good or bad. You know what I mean? That's up to them.
Right.
But it's about the whole experience. Like, I've been to small concerts and had a ton of fun, but then I've gone and seen like The Weeknd in Detroit, and it was absolutely insane. Lasers everywhere, smoke. Everybody has bracelets that light up.
Right.
So it really just depends on, the artist's vibe, what their budget is, everything like that.
Right.
But you just never know these
But
days.
you can't walk off stage, though.
No.
You're going to have
I've-
people that get mad. You got to just be professional.
You
know
got
what
to
I mean?
finish the show.
You got to finish the show. Show goes on.
Yeah.
One
You
of
got-
the first spots concerts I DJ was for Riff Raff.
What?
And
That's
he
dope.
he was like absolutely shit faced by the time he got on. He did like
What?
he did was it the Jordan song and then like one other song and then just kind of like hobbled off stage and everybody was just sitting there like waiting. They're like,
That's
All right,
got to
guys,
be
we're
the
wrapping up.
That's got to be the worst when you got such a high expectation of somebody, and then they come out and do that stuff. Oh man, that's crazy.
It happens.
Someone,
Who's Riff Raff?
you stop. You know Riff Raff.
I do not know Riff Raff.
Tiptoeing in my Jordans. You remember that song? 2000s.
That sounds just like him too.
Definitely not. Okay.
But now that you say that, I don't think I know one Riff Raff song. I know who he is, but I can't name any of his music.
He's a character.
Okay.
Is he like Tekashi? Just crazy?
Yeah, he's like
crazy
literally
lyrical.
like the original Tekashi, like colored teeth and all of that.
Oh, the big grills. Corey has a grill. He cooks on it
Or
do.
just think about the name.
for his mamas.
To George Foreman.
Stop
Just think
it.
about the name Riff Raff, and you're going to think about that person. Exactly.
We're going to listen to it on the way to Ocean Garden Buffet after the show.
All right, I'm down.
Hey, someone said something to me the other day that I'm not sure how I feel about. They said money can't buy happiness.
I want to see.
Money can't buy happiness, Frankie. You think that's true? Can you buy happiness?
So Jim Carrey actually said when he got his Golden Globe or something like
Yeah.
that for the Truman Show, he said that he wants everyone to realize all of their dreams so that they can understand how unimportant and meaningless they are. I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically what I took away from it.
Okay.
I don't know if money can buy happiness. I do know that money can buy a new house, a new car, and things that can build a foundation for happiness. Money can afford you the opportunity to spend more time with your family and your loved ones,
Right.
which also makes you happy. But you can also do things like that if you're really poor.
Can you? Though?
I mean,
Can you though? If you don't
ain't-
have money,
if you don't have a job, you spend a lot of time with your family.
I think it's a
That's,
lot
you know.
easier if you have money.
I agree 100%.
If you got a super amazing job and your wife has a super amazing job, like if you gave me a crap ton of money, I think that could eliminate so many worries and things like that.
My wife and I had a discussion a few weeks ago about this. So my wife is the breadwinner in the family. She's an amazing doctor. She travels. She started up a business down in Miami, Florida. She is the breadwinner. I'm the one that stays home. I do my business part-time, and I take care of our son.
Yeah.
And the money, I won't say it buys happiness, but it makes everything so much easier.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so like
Right.
you said, you could buy a house. You could buy, go on vacation, everything.
You don't have to it takes the stress out of your
the
life.
stress.
You don't have to worry
Yeah.
about, am I going to pay this bill or am I going out and have a good time? You hear all these stories now about people are spending all their life savings to go out and just go to Vegas or go somewhere, out country and then come back. You're still broke. You
Yeah.
gotta
Right.
think ahead.
Right.
So money can't buy happiness, but it can ease
They can make things easier.
You can build the
lot
road
easier.
for it.
Right.
Yep.
Right. If you I just blanked out. I forget what I was going to say.
Is there an
Think of something.
amount of money that you think could make you happy?
Good question.
Give me $1 million, I'll be happy. I don't need to win $58-60 million or anything like that, the big one. Just give me $1 million. I'm completely happy.
I think $1 million, if invested correctly, I think you could make that last.
I mean, given my history, I know I'm not going to invest properly.
you would spend it by Thursday.
Oh yeah, all on food, trips, and my kids.
He bought $30,000 in ribs. That'd be you. That'd be you.
Probably.
Yeah, they said money can't buy happiness. I'm like, money can buy a jet ski, and I guarantee I'll be smiling on it.
Yeah, you don't see too many people crying on jet skis.
Right. How many people are sad in a boat? Not me. Definitely not me.
So if you did have $1 million, what would be the one thing you want to buy?
$1 million to blow.
House.
A house?
A house, and I would build a barnuminium. I would take I would say, okay, if I had $1 million, I would take 500,000 for land, build a barnuminium, and then
I would honestly do the same. Just
Yeah.
find a nice spot.
yeah, country. Probably go up in Michigan a little bit or out Sylvania, outwards where it starts getting country.
Yeah.
Just the traffic, like we're just talking about traffic around here, and it's nuts. I hate it around here. Luckily, we're in a good neighborhood within right here that's not too bad, but once you get out of here, forget it. It's crazy. I admire Corey because he's out 80 acres
I'm
out
in the middle of nowhere.
Wapakoneta.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Wapakoneta? Pakoneta?
Wapak is what we call it down there, but
Wapak.
it's called Pandora.
Pandora.
is where I'm at, which is way smaller than Wapak. Like,
All right.
Yeah.
Wapak. Last word. First person to type these words in the comment. Not you guys. Stop it.
Why can't I win?
The third word to win a $30 gift card to Natalie's Love at First Bite. The third one is T-Rex. So first one to type all three in the comments section wins a $30 gift card. Not you, Corey. No, you are a Pop-Tart.
Where did T-Rex come from?
Just the word or the animal?
Yeah, because I got how Toast and Pop-Tart were.
There's no relation to any of them.
There's no relation. Okay.
Oh,
I mean, the
hold
first-
on. You guys are going too fast. Holy Jesus.
Nick dated
They're
a girl.
on it.
Nick dated a girl with
First
short
one,
arms.
Alan and Collado, you're a winner. You get a $30 gift card to Natalie's Love at First Bite. Don't make fun of the T-Rex, okay?
No, I'm just saying they were like, where did it come from? I'm like letting them know you used to date a girl with short arms. You're just probably reminiscing.
Stop
Man,
it.
he
It was a disability and she was cute.
That's when he got self-conscious because she would hug him and he couldn't go all the way around. He's like, I need to lose weight. So
Stop.
that's how he met Danielle because
That's
she got longer arms.
Okay, here we go.
That's all
Thanks.
it
Hey,
was.
Aaron,
Really
make
hurt
sure
from
you
my
get that
feelings.
Big Nick burger and tell me if it's as good as he said.
Oh, so good. It's so good. I'm excited for that. So congratulations, Alan and Collado. You won a $30 gift card to our sponsor, Natalie's Love at First Bite. So I'll make sure to send me a message, Alan, so I can get that to you. You guys got any artificial body parts? Corey, you got any artificial body parts? Anybody?
Not yet. Actually, I have a pacemaker.
Yeah,
Does
that's
that
sort
count
of,
for
yeah.
anything?
I mean, oh, shit.
Yeah.
What is that?
A pacemaker.
That's in your body?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, but
like it's under my skin.
why are you flicking
and
it?
everything? Because it's one of those.
don't
like,
do that.
It's one of those things that are there. I know it's there, and because it's there, I just gotta play with it.
Oh my
know?
gosh.
I feel you. I have a microchip in my hand.
Oh, were you one of those lost puppies?
No,
that-
I just
Did they
put it in.
get it at the shelter? Like, wait, you did this yourself?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. You just all right.
And yeah, it's kind of the same thing.
Enlighten me. Why did you put a microchip in your hand?
You're microchipped?
Yeah.
What?
So, it basically comes in this big old needle. You got to clamp your skin right and stuff. And basically, you throw it right there because there's only fat and skin there. There's not really many nerves.
Yeah.
And it's very safe. And it's basically like a better version of like a dog chip. So you can only activate it. There's no battery or anything. You can only activate it when something's right up against it.
What?
So
whatever's
what's
against it can read it.
What's the purpose of it?
Just whatever I program it to. I have an app on my phone that can program it, so I can.
What have you programmed it to do?
What can it do right now?
So
Scan
right
your
now,
phone over it.
You're.
Are you serious?
Yeah, my phone.
Yeah.
Yep.
What?
I'm so glad you asked this question because I love bragging about his chip.
I don't know if I set it up this time after I wiped it.
Is it like tap to pay?
When you say
Yeah. it's
scan
just
it,
like
what do you mean
it's
scan
an
it?
NFC.
Yep.
What?
NFC, you can scan right over it.
So just like put this over it.
No way. You got microchipped? I didn't know people could do that.
Am I doing this right? You go ahead and do it.
Alan was the first one in my feed to on my Facebook feed to pop up. So Alan's our winner.
Okay. I'll never understand. I don't. I
Did it work?
who puts a microchip?
I think I might have wiped it and forgot to reprogram it last time.
What? How much that cost?
Can you feel it in you?
Yeah, you can feel it.
Rami the DJ is microchipped.
Oh, that's weird.
Is it? Let me see. I wanna
It's
feel.
weird.
How do you say it's weird, but you're hitting plastic in your chest?
Okay, this is titanium.
No, stop flicking it.
And it allows me to go into places and not go through metal detectors, so it's awesome. I'll never understand a microchip. Who puts a microchip in them?
So typically what I do is I program it to add a contact to the phone. So somebody will scan my hand. It'll add my phone contact.
Do people think you're messing with them?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll do like, you want to see a magic trick? Like now you have my phone number,
What?
my website, Instagram, everything.
All right, that's a player move. All right,
That's crazy.
You got my
And,
respect on that one.
What do you got, Frankie? You got any artificial? You can't beat a microchip. Got your debit card in your hand.
He got a
Nope.
fake hip.
Nope, I have nothing. I have a few missing teeth.
So you're 100% original part still.
All original from 1976.
Damn.
Yeah.
He got the paperwork
Say it
too.
like that.
Damn. Original. I got two artificial knees.
For real?
Yeah, they're both cut out. I did two total knee replacements within 3 days of each other. Worst thing I could have ever done.
So I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Only because I am supposed to have surgery,
Yeah.
and I've been putting it off.
Yeah.
I've got bad knees. I limped in here today because I got bad feet. How long did you put off your knee surgery before you actually did it?
10 years.
Why do we do that?
Because I don't know. You kind of live with it, and it gets worse every day, but you're living with it, so you don't really notice until it's
Builds
10
up
years later, and you can't walk. It was to the point where I could even walk. I wouldn't go to the mall. go to the store to get milk, like at the back of the store, forget it.
So last March, I woke up and just really couldn't walk. I went to the ER. They were like, "You're
Yeah.
fine." I went to another specialist, and they told me I had a bunch of stuff wrong with me and I needed surgery. Since then, it's gotten progressively worse. I can't walk like a normal person, and it is so frustrating. But I am terrified of hospitals.
Yeah.
And surgery.
So what do you got to
specifically.
get? What do you got to get fixed?
I don't know. Something with my feet. I need both of my feet. Like they need to like
Replaced?
break them, and like fix a bone or shape some
What?
stuff. Yeah, it's bad.
Reset the bone.
Yeah,
That sounds horrible, especially your feet.
yeah, both of them.
You got to walk.
Yeah. So I got both feet, and I also have a bad knee now.
That
So
sounds horrible.
Getting old, it's the worst.
That sounds horrible.
It just sneaks up on you, and then it just attacks you over and over and over again. It's somebody help me, because I'm tired of getting old.
How old are you?
How dare you? I am
He
a
won't.
diva.
No one knows.
Never.
He won't tell anybody.
All right,
He won't
I'm on
tell
a mission.
anybody.
I'm gonna find out.
Yeah.
He won't.
Okay.
You won't find it.
out.
He won't.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. My guess would be. I'm gonna say.
Black don't crack, but you got a few wrinkles. So I'm gonna
How
say
dare you? A few wrinkles.
I'm gonna say 45. That's my guess.
Okay.
What year did you graduate?
Like I graduated. That's cute.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I'm
gonna say about 43,
do some
44.
research. Is that what you'd guess? Same thing. Early 40s, mid 40s.
So if I told y'all I was 32, how insulted should I be?
That's why I'm not
should be
saying
very
anything.
insulted.
that's- I'm not
You
32.
you don't
wanna
look
say
like it.
nothing to ask.
I'm significantly older.
Time
than
is
you.
not doing you well.
Yeah, I'm older than your guesses. So that's all I'll say.
What's something I want to talk about as well? What's a public toilet seat protocol?
I only use hospitals.
Avoid at all costs.
Frankie, say you had to. What's your protocol when you walk into a stall? Close the door. What do you do? Like, like some people just sit down and go.
Oh no.
Some people use the little paper things, put that down. Some people
Toilet
line
paper.
it with toilet paper. I just grab some toilet paper. I wipe the seat down. I wipe the little front, like where your junk's right there. I wipe that down, and then I'll sit.
No, you ever seen those videos where they wrap
saying.
a piece of meat with bacon, and it's just layers and layers of bacon?
Yeah.
I have layers and layers of toilet paper on that seat.
Yeah.
And it looks like a wrapped bacon.
Oh,
like-
see.
Oh, the whole seat.
I'll tell
whole
you the
seat.
secret. You gotta wipe first, then lay down the bacon. You feel me?
So you put the layers on top.
I'll wipe it first, because if there's like a drop of piss on
Yeah,
it,
it's
you layer
nasty.
it on.
Right.
It's
of course
just
you're gonna
gonna
wipe it,
soak
but
right
you got
through.
layer.
Yeah.
So
couple
you
layers.
wrap, Frankie, you wrap it around it. You
No,
wipe-
no, I don't wrap it. I just layer pieces.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Try not touch all.
Okay.
Yep.
He's got 8 layers. It's a
So you're
nightmare
doing
to
something
flush.
similar, Rami, right? You're doing something similar.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm pre-wiping, then I'm layering.
Okay. So you're double dipping. Corey, you have to use the bathroom at the mall. You got to go number 2.
Fair,
What are you doing?
Fair. Even so, I usually only go in specific areas.
Yeah.
But even in those areas, I will take 3 pieces of toilet paper, 2 of them about 3 squares, and 1 of them 2 squares. The 2 square on the back, 3 square on each side, and then I just go
You're
do
still
my
touching
business.
plastic,
And then
right?
I always wipe the seat down before and after.
What do you, the listeners, what do you guys do? Someone said, Natalie said she squats. She doesn't sit.
Yeah, a lot of women say they do that.
That old levitation
What?
magic,
Again, bad knees and feet. I can't squat them. I can't do that part.
Alex said he bacon wraps the toilet. So I'm the only one that sits bare butt on the toilet. seat.
Yeah.
I wipe it though.
That's a dangerous game.
Really?
How do you not
I've always done that. I don't have no one to look at to compare it to. So how would I know?
I get that, but how do you not feel like you have somebody else's poop?
Because I wipe it. I wipe it clean. It's not like a porous material. It's not like cotton where everything is soaked.
But
It's a
you're not
solid.
using bleach though.
You're right. But I never thought about that. That's how I've always been.
I get weirded out when I go to the bathroom after somebody's been there and the seat's warm.
Yes,
That's
oh my
weird.
God, that's- Dude, I'll pull my pants back up and leave.
Yeah.
I won't even make
Yeah,
eye
yeah.
contact with people after that. So you do, Rami, you do the touch and go. You're like, oh, it's warm. I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm out.
Absolutely not. Like, nope.
So am I weird for that? No. Does anybody else go bare bottom on the toilet seat? I need to know. If you guys are listening
If
to the
it's
Big Nick Energy
super
Show.
nice place, like a 5-star restaurant where they got
So that makes a difference.
Yeah, if you
So
if
if
you know
people
what
got
it's
more
like,
money, then it's okay to sit on the seat after them? Is that what you're saying?
if
No
it's being
difference.
cleaned on the hour.
Yeah. Which is,
true.
again,
That's
why
true.
I go to hospitals, because they got a maintenance staff.
You ain't going to no hospital.
Oh my
so
God,
you're
you
out and
kidding me?
about with the family, and you got to go to the bathroom. You're going to St. Anne's to use the emergency room bathroom.
St. Anne's is actually perfect because you can just walk in, go up to the second floor or third floor.
Oh, really?
It's right off the elevator. Yes.
So you got the family. It's a Saturday. It's beautiful. You're going to the beach. You're like, hey, I got to go number 2. Let's go to St. Vincent's.
If I'm going to the beach, I'm just going in the water.
That's disgusting. You're
why?
nasty.
Shit in the water.
Why not?
Right. But he hates R. Kelly. But you R. Kelly the pond.
That's
Get
crazy.
out of here.
It's gonna be
Grow up.
It's the beach.
Grow
not-
up, Peter
It's
Pan.
gonna start
Not a
swimming.
pond.
with
So
you.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah. What's
2
up, Frankie?
ply or 1 ply?
1 ply Scott. I use Scott toilet paper.
Okay, I have beef about this. Okay.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I forgot to grab more toilet paper before yesterday,
Yeah.
before all the stores closed, because we had a gig that kept us there till midnight.
Right.
So I go, yo, I'm out of toilet paper. Can I have a roll and just I'll buy some tomorrow? And he goes, yeah. And I go, oh God, Frankie's got the 1 ply. Frankie's got this 1 ply that like
Hold on. Keep talking.
you blow a light breeze on it and it is falling apart. You
Yeah?
put a drop of water to it and it's turned to confetti.
How do you wipe your ass with that?
Easy.
No, it's not easy. I
It
can
is
promise
easy.
you.
You grab it, you roll it up, make sure your finger's not gonna go through, and you wipe your ass.
Okay, so one, I disagree with you. It's got to be 2 ply or nothing, because I guess my ass is sensitive. So 2 ply or nothing. But the other part of that you just kind of mentioned, up until about 2 years ago, anytime I'd wipe, I'd stand. But it wasn't until about 2 years ago when someone taught me like how to sit and do it that's when I started sitting, and I was like much better results. Do any of you guys stand when you do it or no?
Stand and wipe?
Yeah.
I'm a stand and wiper.
You're a stand and wiper?
Yeah.
Okay, I used to be a stand and wiper.
Yeah.
Until 2 years ago, like I said, my buddy Ryan actually got me hip to
I
sit
did not
down.
know that was a thing.
Like I said, I don't know. I don't like. I
That is
don't know to
insane.
compare it to. Like, what do you? You know what I mean? How do you know? Unless you're like, hey, next door guy taking a crap. Well, what are you doing with the end? Are you standing, sitting?
Yeah, so I used to stand like, and this is gonna be gross, but like stand, like look at my finished product and then wipe.
Yeah.
Because you got to be proud of what you
You gotta
produce,
check
right?
it
You know what I'm
occasionally
saying?
for
But like
health.
now that I sit and wipe, I'm like, okay, like I know I'm clean, but I don't know what I produced. Is there like a way to see it before it's gone or covered?
What?
They know what I'm talking about. I'm just
saying-
saying.
I'm trying
saying
to think
you
of the
wanna
right way
check
to
it?
answer this.
You want to check it before the wipe, you're saying?
Because you know, like you
the toilet
said,
paper covers up the dude.
Yeah, you're just like when you get a really good one, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like you're
Yeah.
in there for like 5-10 minutes. You're
You
just
got
like,
bad feet, bad
Ooh.
legs. I don't think you're ever gonna see it again.
There's my toilet paper.
Oh, absolutely not. It's the same one. You get this off Amazon?
It's Scott.
Off Amazon.
No, I just Scott from
Scott.
Costco.
Oh no,
Yeah, no.
It's the same from Amazon.
I can't use the 2 ply because it seems like it leaves remnants and it's just falls apart and I don't like it. I don't like it.
back when I was poor, I stole one of those giant rolls that you see in like truck stops that are like 2 feet
you would.
wide.
You
Commercial
would.
grade.
Oh yeah, my kids hated it, but I was like, look, unless y'all buying toilet paper, this is what we're gonna have to use.
See, I told him earlier today, I'm like, you know what, bro? Just pay the extra $10. I'll get you a pack of some 3
See, here's the
ply,
thing.
change your life.
Here's the thing about Scott. It's single ply, but it's not It's not cheap. It's not cheap.
See, it's like I like to do a thorough wipe, you know what I mean? Maybe get a little water on there and do a little cleaning.
What? You throw some water on the toilet
Yeah.
paper?
So in
Oh,
Arab,
yeah.
in Arab culture, it's very you know, kind of like pushed upon to be like, you gotta, when you clean down there, you clean it every time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so when I take this thing and put a little bit of water on it, my hand just turns white and falls through it.
Right.
It just mushes.
That makes
So I'm
sense.
like, you know, trying to get a good scrub in when you're falling apart.
Here's a fun fact. I don't want to say fun fact, but we keep baby wipes everywhere just
Yeah.
for that purpose. Once you're
Yeah.
done with the regular toilet paper, clean up with the baby wipes, call it a day. You're good. You're brand new.
I don't use baby wipes because you're not supposed to flush those. But
No,
like
you just throw them in the garbage.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
It's towards the end, so it's not like the beginning where.
Towards the end of what? No, you can't throw that in the garbage. I will get you some actual flushable, disposable wipes.
Okay.
So
right.
fun fact,
Think
those
what I think.
flushable wipes are not actually good for flushing.
All right.
They've been actually tearing up cities' entire sewer
Way to go,
system.
Corey.
Well, I have a
Causing these
septic.
Way to go,
so-
Corey.
I got a
Balls.
septic. I got
Just get a bidet.
I got to replace
Oh,
it
you
anyway.
got a septic?
so,
Yeah. That's,
See,
you're
Alan
cool.
says baby wipes. Scott is horrible. What? Yeah, me and my wife, I have my own toilet paper in this house because she hates my toilet paper.
Yeah, she has.
So I got my very own.
Understandable. I do as well.
And again, this will last me at least a week.
Do you use one square at a
Oh,
time?
we use one square. I mean, you gotta pack it up a little
Okay,
bit.
so
but
just
yeah.
give us an example of how much toilet paper you use when you wipe your ass.
All right, hold on. We're gonna do a visual.
See right there. Stop.
about right here.
Right
This
there.
is one-
That is
I'm
too
telling
much
you,
toilet
you
paper.
get 2-ply and you'll need 3 squares.
Yeah,
You're
Three-
right,
three
but I
formats.
don't. Is that too much?
Yes.
Is that right?
Nope, that's accurate right
Is that
there.
right?
That is
See,
not
Frankie's on my
accurate.
side. Frankie's
You
on my
fold over
side.
like 3 times.
They don't know.
Your
They
fingers don't
know.
go through.
This
Yeah,
is insane.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Your fingers go through, it's over.
All right, we're going to have a draws check right now. All right, everybody take off their pants. We're going to check draws for doo-doo stains. The cleanest butts win.
What are you
My
talking
money's
about?
on me and him.
Why are you trying to get these guys pants off? Corey?
I mean,
Y'all the one with the
just by
nasty
this
booty.
discussion, we already won, bro. Like,
Corey's not getting my pants off, boss.
I'll get him off later tonight.
Stop it.
just ruined my plans of taking a
Oh,
shit in your bathroom
man.
later. Thanks.
Someone says use cup of water. Oh, for the Arabics?
Yeah, they usually
Yeah.
have like a.
So it's a thing.
It's a thing. It's a thing. Usually they keep like little like I don't want to say like garden water things, but like little water dispensers or like the bidets are big overseas.
We just talked about that.
Yeah,
Have you
bidets
used
are
one before?
I have one in my bathroom, my bedroom. But
Do you love it?
I do.
What?
My dad's got a
It's
Japanese one in his, and just like it's
A
just
Toto?
just a seat. No, it's just like you buy the seat attachment and you do it. And it's
Yeah.
got like, as soon as you sit down, it like has a motion sensor, so when it sees you coming, it warms up the seat.
What?
But not in a weird way, like
Oh,
the
man,
public.
that's what I'm talking about.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's got like full like fans to blow the smell away from you. It's got heated water. It's got massage, like a remote control with like 8
What?
massage features to spray your butthole. It's crazy.
So you have an app for your chip in your body and for the toilet. That's dope.
It's just the remote for the toilet, but man, just customize your experience.
Can
on
you
the toilet.
can you program the chip to do your potty stuff?
Stop. Like once you
It's
sit
a
down and
legitimate
read your
question.
chip.
Yeah, like
that'd be
it-
cool.
just like
that'd be cool.
like a speedy rewards? I just
Yeah.
stand my
Yeah.
hand.
What if you could program your chip for your key for your car,
I like the
also for
water
your
extra
home?
hot. Actually, there's a couple of lock systems and stuff that just use the key card and stuff.
That are starting to incorporate that.
Yeah, with those, if I have the same code,
That's
I can
so
put that on
dope.
here and just scan my hand.
That's kind of cool. Kroger points. Bloop. Use your hand. Bloop. Mike said a friend of mine has to take a shower after he goes number 2. Is that normal?
I mean, after some Taco Bell nights, yes.
That's why I don't do Golden Corral no more.
I
Yeah,
shower
that's
every day,
definitely
so it
a
don't matter
shower.
to me.
I think that's a little extreme.
Is it? I think
A
you're right.
shower?
After
A
every
shower
poop?
after every
Oh, not after
boo-boo?
every, but like
Oh, no.
after like a good one.
Yeah.
After one where you know
'Cause you be
Right here on the
sweating
Big Nick
with no
Energy
idea.
Show, we're
Sweating,
talking
you
about
gotta go-
bathroom
Yeah.
breaks.
Like that was a fight.
Exactly. if you got a glistening of sweat on you, just jump in the shower.
What?
It's
What are you sweating about?
You don't sweat when you poop sometimes?
No.
You never hit B-dubs and just been a little too adventurous with the level.
Golden
of
Corral,
science?
that's why I don't do it no more. Been there 4 times.
You get them bubble guts.
I think after you're in there 4 times, you got to shower
Yeah.
for the day. After you can't come back. From
No.
You can't go to bed without showering if you're pooping 4 times.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. See, that's the good thing about the Big Nick Energy Show is we talk about real life. It may not be the most sensitive or most appealing thing, but we're talking about real life. I didn't know that. I can't compare how I go number 2 compared to the next person.
I do appreciate these conversations because you were absolutely right. There's no like guideline that anyone
Right.
teaches us as a child to
Right.
like how to bathe, how to wipe, how to brush our teeth, how to do these things.
Yeah, my YouTube
So-
history is not, hey, what do other men do after going number 2?
I'm only on here to try to get a Charmin Ultra sponsorship.
Too late. We got Scott already. For all your toilet paper needs, Scott.com. Toilet paper, 24-pack. You punch in the code Big Nick Energy and the coupon code save 10%. Someone said after Chipotle, you're going to have to take a shower. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, it's a struggle.
And you also have no standards.
What, from Chipotle?
Yeah.
You don't
That's
like
what my wife
Chipotle?
thinks. That's how my wife feels. I love Chipotle.
Dude, Chipotle's awesome. They
She's
had
like,
the-
I get food poisoning every time I
It
go.
depends on the location for sure and how busy they are. But there was one that just opened up on Alexis, like by Myers. And when they're new, it's fire. They kill it there.
They're getting tricky now. Remember the whole TikTok like trick is you do the double meat, you have them put meat, and then you say, I'll take double meat. And then they'll pack it on. Now they ask you, do you want single meat or double meat before they scoop it? I got double meat last time, and I'm like, is this really double meat? This is what I'm getting?
I don't do double meat. I do half chicken, half steak.
Yeah, that's
And
good.
I feel like it's
That's
like
good.
the perfect amount of meat and flavor. It's great.
There was a TikTok boycott for
Yeah.
saying that we're not going to go there no more until they start using actual measuring ladles
Yeah.
for the meats because they keep
They're getting
skipping people.
smaller.
Yeah.
It's getting like a ripoff.
High school days, like speaking of the library program where you get the free pizzas, for 1 year they had Chipotle free burrito coupons for like the teenagers. And I basically convinced my little cousin, she was like 8 or 9, to like sneak over there and grab the whole stack of them.
What? So you got a bunch of coupons for burritos?
Me and my friends were just for like 3 weeks straight, almost every day.
day.
Chipotle. Oh, it was amazing.
Man, you can pack them things up too.
Yeah, they used to be huge, like small children size.
Oh, they're great. I get the bowl that has a tortilla, so I eat half of it like with a fork and chips, and then once I get halfway done, I'll use a tortilla to finish off with a burrito.
Oh, see, I go double wrap, get it big.
Do you? Oh, double wrap. Damn, that's something Corey should have done.
He's. I love most of my children.
Double wrap that. Do you know other names?
Yeah.
Middle names?
Yeah.
Birthdays.
Yep.
Birthdays.
Yeah. You want me to do them right now?
I believe you.
All right,
I believe you.
both.
I believe you.
Here's the thing, though. My kids' birthdays
Yeah.
are like, at least some of them are really easy. So, like, my oldest, Bo, 345.
What?
Yeah, his birthday's March 4th of 2005.
That's sweet.
pretty
So
baller.
345.
That's kinda cool.
He was born on 345 at 6:54 a.m. So
Oh, damn, you know the
345 and
times.
654,
That's for the DNA test. He's got
He
no
might
times.
have magical powers. I'm just gonna let you know that.
What? Because I remember the times my children were born.
No, that he was born at those
Oh yeah,
numbers.
yeah.
Corey
He
also
is
puts the
magical.
chips in his kids.
No, they can get lost.
Damn. That's not nice.
It's like planting trees. You're going to eventually run into one of them, right?
That's not nice. Oh, my mom just asked me when her birthday is. So here's the thing. My grandpa's birthday.
Your mom's birthday's March 12th.
Hold on. My grandpa's birthday, my grandpa and grandma's anniversary, and my mother's birthday are all. It's either May 25th, May 27th, or May 30th. And I never remember which one's which.
So just into May, you just starting buying stuff?
I don't know. Someone said my grandson was born 12. Say that real time real fast. 12. That's crazy. Those are cool dates.
Yeah.
When you guys get gas, let me ask you this. You pull up to the gas pump. Do you go in, throw them a 20? Or do you use a debit card and do you fill up every time? I'm the kind of guy that fills up. I've never paid cash. I've never put just 20. I always put my debit, fill it up. What do you guys do?
A debit, fill it up, and sit there and wait the whole time as I fill this truck up to like $80.
That sucks. Reaches 100, you're like, oh.
It depends where I'm at. If I'm at a place where it's like, Speedway, it's a little more expensive, I'll throw in 10, 20 bucks, and then I'll go hit Costco whenever it's
Is it
convenient.
worth the extra 5-cent saving, 10-cent savings?
Costco?
Yeah.
Costco's usually
Costco's real
25 to 30 cents cheaper.
What?
Yeah.
It's like Sam's Club. You ever been
Yeah,
to a
it's-
Sam's Club when
it's-
everybody's there for gas?
No.
Yeah,
What I
it's
save on
chaotic.
gas
Crazy?
at Costco
Yes.
easily pays for the membership plus then.
But sometimes their line is going out to it's
worth it.
It
Central.
depends on the day. You just have to be good with the plotting. If you go on a Sunday afternoon, it's going to be smacked.
So you figure 25, 30 cents. You're going to save maybe $6-7.
Which
is
is-
that worth driving across town, getting gas again?
You don't drive
waiting
across
in
town.
line.
You just drive by it when you drive by it. How often do you not
I'm just saying
drive
because
by
Rami was like sometimes he'll throw 10, 20 in just to get him to the other
Oh
side.
yeah,
or
my dad's
whatever.
house is right by the Costco, so like I'm constantly there. So
Yeah. I mean, Wasion has really cheap gas as well. So, like right now in Pandora, gas is like $3.45, and Wasion is $2.89.
Do you look for the cheapest? Say you're going down Secor. Do you look for the cheapest, or do you just go to your spot? I go to my spot. I don't even care.
I go to my spot because I know the people. I know I trust the situation. But
Wait,
if
what wouldn't you trust?
like I don't know, like
Like they got some sketchy windshield wiper fluid?
like
or
bad
what?
gas.
how do I not sound
Bad
racist?
gas?
Yeah.
Yeah, like bad gas
Chipotle.
or bad customer service or
I see what you
you know
mean. I see what you
the
mean.
pumps where like the water comes out before the actual gas or who
the
knows what's
spot
going
where all
on.
the old
But
guys.
you're in a
50
small
lottery
town, aren't you?
tickets.
So how many gas stations do you have?
Okay, that's not the point. I'm just saying, like when I travel, all right, like we got Ted's. Like we got a dude named Ted who has a gas station, and that's like our mall, our grocery store, our literal everything. And everybody knows Ted. It's just
Does he come
just
out
a
and
dude.
pump still?
No, he's manning the store. So like you go in and like get your milk and ask how your kids are. He knows your kids' names.
Would you pay an extra 25 cent per gallon for someone to pump your gas?
100%?
Absolutely.
I think I would.
100%.
If it was the middle of winter, yeah, 100%.
I would middle of summer.
Oh, dude, anytime, yeah, 100%. New
25
Jersey,
a gallon.
yeah, New Jersey,
25 cents a gallon.
You gotta think you put it in 25 gallons. That's what, like $10?
Would you pay it? That's what the question is.
No, I wouldn't.
No?
Actually, when I was first time I drove across country on tour, we stopped at a gas station and it was like in like Idaho or something, and I got out and the dude got scared and like stepped back and was like this, and I'm like, I'm here to get gas.
Oh.
He just looked at me because there's still some states where you cannot pump gas.
What?
Yeah, I was just trying
Are
to
you
say.
serious?
Yeah,
All
They
states?
have to have the attendant pump the gas
Just for
you.
safety reasons. You think about that. There's a lot that can
safety
go
and
wrong.
For job fair, I guess there's just every gas station
What?
has like 2 gas guys.
Yeah, I ran into this when I was in New Jersey this past summer. It's weird because you can go in and get like your snacks and sodas, anything else you
Yeah.
need, but they won't let you pump your own gas.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm not complaining because less work I gotta do. Oh,
That's
no.
what I'm talking about. Yeah, especially if I can save a couple bucks, you can pump my gas for me. That's fine. Hey, I know I put it on my Facebook page yesterday about I have a problem with my neighbor here at the house. Not at camp. But people are asking about camp, but I got a problem here. So I got my got a huge backyard. And our neighbor back there, they like to cut their grass maybe once a month. And I'm not sure if you guys notice my yard, but I keep it
Oh, in
nice.
springtime? No.
Backside, it's amazing. Backyard. But they cut their grass maybe once a month. They have some random guy come and cut it. And he'll blow all his clippings through my gate. Now, I have a 0 turn with mulching blades, so I don't even have, like, extra grass flying all over. He'll cut the grass, and he'll blow it, like, with his mower, the chute, through my fence.
That's ridiculous.
So it's all over my border, so I have, like, an 8-inch border around my fence. It's all dirt. That way I don't have to trim. Makes it easier. So my whole border on one side is all grass clippings.
You gotta say something to him. I just did that to my
Here's
neighbor.
the problem, though. I did say something last year. I said something to the homeowner, and I said something to him. He said he was very apologetic. I thought things were cool, but it's back to it again this year. And here's my problem: is I'm afraid they have some teenagers back there that were kind of throwing stuff at people's houses back here. So I'm afraid to say something again because I don't want any problems.
You're going to get egged.
Like it could be worse.
So bring them a gift. Bring them a gift when you approach it. Like
Yeah.
let them know, like,
A
hey,
trash
You want to give
this
apple
isn't-
pie?
Bring
Quit
them a
blowing your
trash
shit in
bag
my
and
yard?
like,
cake
put
and a
this
cup
shit in here.
cupcakes, cake and a cup cupcakes, or like a nothing bundt cake or something. Like bring them some food and just say like, hey, here's some cupcakes. By the way, when you guys are cutting your grass,
Nah,
can
see,
you just not?
that's too nice.
That's what I'm
I'm a
saying.
nice
I'm not gonna
guy,
go buy
though.
groceries.
You've already done. If it's like a new neighbor and it's something like that, like absolutely, yeah.
But I told them both.
Okay.
I told the grass guy and I told the owner, and it's still.
Yeah, that's
You
too
act
much.
like you're not going to get a dozen cupcakes anyway.
Stop.
Like just pick up 2.
Stop. I'm not getting 2
It's not-
dozen.
it's
It's,
not
it's,
like-
it's expensive. I got to
you
pay
were-
for someone to pump my gas.
So I just had this issue with my neighbor over cutting the grass.
Same thing.
Well,
What's your
he's-
problem? What was your problem?
So my problem is we have this fence.
Yeah.
I have an open area. I have about half an acre. I have this open area around all the neighbors besides this one fence line. It's all open.
Yeah.
So we know our lines. We know where to cut at. This new neighbor's gonna come on this side of the fence, which is my yard, and cut like 2 rows down. And the first time I saw my wife, don't worry about it. They cut the grass. I said, no, wait a minute. It's my property. You don't come over on my property and then cut this. So I went over there and said something to him. This time I watched him this year.
Yeah.
He started doing it. He went all, I said, you don't need to cut my grass. Oh, I thought this. I said, no, you have a fence line right there. So now
How
he
do you
got.
not know your fence line?
Some people don't.
I
people
feel,
So what
I feel
happened?
like-
What happened?
well, he apologized and
Okay.
he was cool and everything. Had his kid cut the grass this weekend.
yeah.
Took a big chunk out my front of my yard.
Oh no.
And he cuts it so low, so then you see yellow.
See, I put mine on the highest. As of last year, I learned you put it on the highest setting. Keeps it healthier.
Yep.
Look at my
It
backyard.
does.
Beautiful.
You know, another thing is don't go in the same pattern all the time.
Yeah, you start putting ruts, or not
Yep.
ruts, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Tire marks and yeah, I see what you mean.
But I was so busy this week, I had someone come and cut my grass, and he cut not as low as I like it. It's already looks like it needs to be cut again. I'm like, these guys want more money.
It's crazy. So what do I not say nothing?
No.
Do I let it go, see if it happens again, then say something?
No,
Or is it-
I say go over there and say something. Don't worry about no cupcake or anything like that.
right. I'm
No.
not buying a dozen flowers.
Just be quick about it. Be like, hey, like we've talked about this. It needs to stop. Because eventually, dude, it's just like
That's gonna be beef though, and you have to
But
live
that's-
here.
that's them starting the beef. You know what I mean?
He could just be forgetting.
I mean, it could be, but like, you know what I mean? If
All right, let me ask you
especially
this.
Yeah.
if you feel apologetic about something, you can't just go back on it and just do it the next week over.
Let me ask you this, Nick.
yeah.
Let's say that it didn't happen here at your house. Let's say
Okay.
this happened out at the campground.
Okay.
How are you going to approach it? Because at the campground, it's a community. At the campground, everyone's family. At the campground, everything's all good. So
Well,
how
that's
are you gonna
different. I
approach
think
it
at the
there?
campground, you can be like, oh, come over, let's have a beer. Let's sit down in front of the fire. Let's talk
At
about
campground,
this.
it's easier to
So-
say something because if you have a
Yes.
problem, you can talk to your friends at camp. Be like, hey, bro, like, You can tell them the situation.
So why can't you do that here? Like he just
Because
said-
I don't.
he
We're
just
not
said beer.
friends. We're not friends. I
saying.
think when you're on a friend level, it's different.
They've had that talk though. They've had that talk already twice.
We're not friends.
Maybe if he had brought beer the first time, he wouldn't need to have it a second time.
No, this is
That's
territorial.
rewarding bad behavior.
That's what I'm saying is I'm putting a spot and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
You know, be cool about it. Be like, hey, dude, like this is the last time I'm gonna tell
Hey,
you. Like,
guys, should I just be cool? Be like, hey guys,
Or
just make sure if you guys could tell them again. I know I told them last year.
Shit.
You guys
I'll go
just
knock,
remind
Monday
them.
knock.
No, because they got teens.
do
Teens
it.
are crazy.
Don't you own a lawn care service?
No, that was 10 years ago.
Oh, my
Talking
bad.
about- Oh, because I'm Mexican. Thanks.
Well, no, because I saw you selling
wrong
a
one.
very commercial lawnmower at one point. I was gonna
that was
say,
a long time ago.
okay, I don't keep up with everything you do,
And that
sir.
was a basic Toro rider.
All right.
Grow up.
I was gonna say maybe you can just volunteer to cut
Grow
it
up.
for them since he's already got somebody doing it. Maybe he can pay you.
Maybe I'll say when I see him again, I'll say something nice, like, "Hey, bud, I know we kind of talked about this last year, just to remind him, hey, we had this chat before. If you don't mind, just if you could blow, I'll keep the back fence open so you can come over. Even if you have to come over on my yard to blow it the
Yeah.
other way.
That, like, at the very least, like, you know, if you're cutting grass, it's not gonna always go everywhere, but at least clean up your mess. Like,
I know it's
bag-
only grass, but I take so much pride in my lawn.
You bag your grass, don't you?
No, I got a mulching blade.
Oh, you got a
my
mulching blade?
mower doesn't even have a chute on it. There's no chute. The kit I bought, it closes up the chute. The mulching blade chops all the grass up. So you don't even need it. You don't need a bagger. You don't need a rake. There's no grass clippings. It's amazing. People don't even know it's a thing.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Put in a spot. I don't like being in spots like that because I'm a nice guy.
No, I get it. I'm a big hater of the people that blow their grass into the street.
Oh my God.
Especially
It's
those who ride
trashy.
motorcycles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, every time I see someone, I'll roll down my window and be like, bro, like, what the fuck?
It makes
What
you
are you
look so
doing?
trashy. You got a nice house and then you just kind of throw all your trash in the yard or in the
Yeah.
street. It's gross. It's trash. I think it's trashy. I think it's trashy. Casey did cut my grass at camp. Thanks, Casey. He's a good guy. He wants to come on the show, but after talking with him a few times, I don't think it's going to happen.
You don't like him that much?
I love him. Absolutely love him.
You just don't like
maybe
the
we're gonna
sound
have
of
him.
his
Maybe we're gonna have
voice? I
all
don't know.
camp. Guys, what you guys? We all have an Amazon shopping cart on Amazon. Does anybody else here have $1.3 million in stuff in your cart right now?
I can promise you no.
Anybody else?
That's
Definitely
Anybody
not.
else got a casket, or am I the only one?
Well,
Got a
Do you
casket.
actually have that much in your shopping cart right now?
I can. I mean, you're gonna need.
Someone
the
made that
casket.
post like, "Hey,
Do you have a house on your Amazon fucking cart?
Actually, you know what? Only because you brought it up, I have a request.
Yeah.
You're a bigger guy.
Thank you.
And
Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I understand our relationship. We're close enough that I'm probably gonna have to be one of your pallbearers. So
Yeah.
can you like lose a little bit of weight before then?
no, I'm not losing weight.
Please?
No, you're gonna have to
Please?
carry
I got
me.
bad knees
No, I'm
and
fine. That's
feet.
fine. That's your own problem. Fix your feet. Not my fault. You need
Give me
pins
back
in your
problems.
feet. Chode.
That was wild.
Selfish.
It was wild.
Oh my God. Corey, did you bring any topics this week? You got anything you want to talk about?
I mean, I already brought up the one about what are you putting off? That's kind of the big one. The other one is, so I had to rent a car this weekend because I had secured a 1976 Deuce and a Quarter for my son's prom.
Yeah.
His prom was this past weekend. He had a good time, but he's also coming off of a heartbreak. So I figured
That sucks.
that car would be kind of that
boost to get back in the game.
Exactly.
Right.
But old cars run into old car problems. It wasn't going to work out for that day. So I was like, no worries, son. I still got you. So
I got you. Dad's got you.
I tried to rent a car. And I go to Enterprise out in Maumee. And I get there, and mind you, I got a reservation. I got a confirmation number. I'm renting a sports car. They're like, it's going to be a Dodge Challenger or similar. And I get there, and she's like, we don't have any cars.
At all?
And I said, any cars at all? And then she goes, well, we have a Jeep Renegade,
What?
which is the little baby piece of poo-poo Jeep.
Stop. My
They had-
daughter has a Renegade. It's cute.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be her last car ever. But they had like a Jeep Renegade and they had like a pickup truck. But that was it. They sent me out to Central and then getting a Genesis, which actually turned out to be a really nice car.
Who makes a Genesis?
It's
like the Sega?
Hyundai.
It's the Hyundai's like luxury brand.
Oh, God.
And honestly,
Pick a better name.
I'm not even mad at it.
They're
But
pretty slick.
it is.
They're
It
Are
was
they
a very-
nice?
It was a very slick car. Very, very nice. But
Okay.
I was just so disappointed because I went to a place, everything was set up, and they had no actual
They're a
solution or
racket.
answer.
They really are. Like I've especially like renting cars in LA and stuff, which I visit for work, is like it's always a headache because like one time I went there and supposed to have like a big SUV and they're like, well, we have a 2-door Mustang for you.
It's always the switch and bait. It seems like
every time.
Always.
The industry needs to have like regulations and standards.
and it's almost like they don't even care.
no.
Like they're
No,
not.
they're
They're
just
like, hey,
making
sorry
it
about that, but we do have a
And they're like,
2-door.
well, it's gonna cost you
smart
another
car.
$200, and then you need a $300 insurance. It's like, dude, my $200 rental just turned to $800.
Right.
I know.
Right.
Even worse, a couple years ago, I was in a car accident, and the insurance company provided a rental car for me.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Well, what are you looking for?" And I even told them, I was like, "I have 6 kids because I had 6 kids at that time. I need something
They don't rent school
big
buses.
enough to haul my kids, or at least close." They gave me a Mustang convertible.
What? That's
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
It is until you got 6 kids.
Leave me at home.
All right.
Where are you going? You ain't going all over somewhere together.
had
Where are you going to go? The mall?
It was February. That wasn't
taking them
even
shopping?
It wasn't even the summer. It was
Must have got taxes
February.
back.
It's like those old middle school riddles where it's like, well, you got 6 kids and you can't leave the kids alone with the dog and you got to get the dog across the river.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the
Yeah. It's
kids.
exactly what it is.
You know.
Oh Jesus! If look, okay, this is Corey's sex corner. We're gonna have a little. We're gonna have a little.
Welcome to Corey's Sex Corner.
No Diddy.
Stop. Would you perform better in the bedroom?
Yes. Than you? 100%.
Stop. Listen. Would you perform better in the bedroom if you were being judged?
Ooh.
If you were, and I want to know what you guys.
How the
If you guys
music
are
got
listening
all
to the show,
dramatic right there.
you like that? If you guys, I want to know what you guys are thinking. If you were being judged in the bedroom, would you perform better?
So, without giving too much away, my performances are pretty judge worthy, if you will. I'm pretty proud of what I do.
God.
But I feel like if I knew that there was going to be like someone who's going to rate or
They get a medal.
or a trophy or even like tell their friends,
Yeah.
I'm going for it.
Yeah.
100%.
You doing better? Doing better tricks?
I'm going to do some sit-ups beforehand.
If she's a blabbermouth, he's going crazy.
Oh, like
Yeah.
100%. Like, yeah. Like if I know this girl and I know she's been with like at least talked about being with 2 or 3 other guys,
Yeah.
and like talked about their accolades and stuff,
Yeah.
I'm going all out.
Really?
Because I know my name's gonna get mentioned.
DJ Frankie J, if you're
there-
getting judged in the bedroom, would you perform better?
Is there actually judges in there watching you?
Yeah, there's 3
Or-
judges. You're
There's
getting
3
numbers. You're
judges.
getting medals. You can get a medal.
Like Katy Perry,
What are you
Simon Cowell,
getting?
and Randy
What
Jackson.
medal are you getting?
It's gonna be a no for me.
I think I'm gonna go with silver.
Silver. Okay.
Silver.
Would you
Yeah.
would you do some extras if you're getting judged?
You know, I prepare. I'll do some practicing
Yeah.
beforehand. You know, do some research, watch them a little bit of.
Yeah.
What kind of practicing you doing?
Hey, I'm being judged, okay? I'm gonna come in there. You know,
Right.
you got to prepare
Right.
for this. It's like a competition. I'm going for the
Well,
silver.
I'm not
I ain't
touching
saying
none of the
gold.
teddy
but-
Doing the
bears at your
Olympics,
house,
Rami.
bro.
What are you doing, Rami?
You can't do better than the best. You know what I mean?
Okay. If you could get a medal, what medal would you think you would get?
I say gold. I'm going in for them trick shots.
There you
know
go,
what I mean?
man.
Them death defying.
You gotta have that
moves.
confidence. You gotta have that confidence.
And
I'm getting an honorable mention. I'm getting an honorable. Picture this. Picture this.
I'm
Picture
getting
this.
the uranium.
He
Picture
gave it
this.
his best, guys.
Picture this.
He's gonna get that ribbon there for everybody participates.
Yeah, participation award.
Yeah.
Check. Picture this. It's 11:30 at night on a Friday. The door bust open. There I am in a Nacho Libre outfit. Boom!
The visual.
Boom!
That is.
I got the mask, a little Speedo, hanging from the ceiling fan.
Oh God.
Yeah.
What's your entrance line?
And that was at 11:30. At
Justin
11:31,
Bieber?
we're done.
Or what was the no. What was it? Fire burning on the dance floor?
Yeah. Sean Kingston.
Sean Kingston and Justin
Somebody
Bieber.
call 911.
Yeah, that's what's playing on my entrance.
Okay.
Ron said I'm getting a participation trophy.
What
That's
is
funny.
your go-to love-making song? Do you have one? Do anybody in here have
I got a
one?
half song. Got an intro.
He's like, it's Benny Hill.
No, we don't want to deal with music. You know?
Mine is whatever happens to be on Netflix playing in the background.
Oh,
whatever.
Blue's Clues.
Bob's Burger.
weird.
Bob's Burger all the time.
All commercials.
Mine's just the Cotton Eye Joe. Go crazy to it. What? You know, get wild, put on the Crazy Frog theme song.
Shit, you're doing the dance.
As soon as he said it, I'm thinking DJ. So you're at 133 beats per minute. You're just going in.
Even if you do half that
It's
speed,
all-
you're at 68
We here to
BPMs.
show out. The judges are watching.
So funny. That's so funny.
Are you doing the kick every time?
No, I'm doing the Fortnite dance in the middle. I don't care.
So funny. Oh, if you get a medal, what would you get? Oh, someone said my baby does the hanky panky. I don't know what that mean.
My baby doesn't have.
Someone said let the bodies hit the floor. That's funny. One of my neighbors at camp said he's moving away because he don't want to envision the Nacho Libre. That's so funny.
It's gonna be at Camp Legend.
Yeah, Corey. Speaking of camp, if you were on a deserted island right now, I put you with what you have in your pockets. Could you survive?
Yes.
Really?
Well,
say there's animals and you could kill animals. Would you be able to survive?
okay. So realistically, no, because I can't even walk. So I definitely know I'm not going to survive.
Say you could walk.
But if I could,
Do you have the knowledge and know-how to live?
I do know how to make a tent from Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts when I was younger. I do know how to cook outside. Okay. So I can survive for a little bit, but I'm also a diva, and I also know I'm just gonna give up after one night. Of
one day
sleeping
you're
on the
dead.
ground. Like, oh, you want me to sleep outside? That's not happening. I'm done.
Frankie J, you remember when DJ Javi, one of a good friends of ours, he bought the multi-year pack of his he bought one of them survival end of the world food things that last a year. Do you remember that when he did that?
Remember, he was putting everything down in the basement. He was buying. Yes, I remember that time.
I'm like, I would have that gone. It's like a year worth for one person. I would be done with that in the first 3 months.
So during the Walking Dead,
Yeah.
me and my ex, we started just kind of stockpiling a bunch of stuff, and we called it the zombie room because we were preparing. We're like, if something happens, we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But we want to be prepared for anything. We were obsessed with it, and then after my stroke and she kicked me out and stuff, I lost all that. So I'm not prepared at all.
She took your COVID. Remember when COVID hit? I bought a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, actually, she probably went through that stuff during COVID because I had my stroke right before COVID.
I had 3 months of raviolis. I bought the stuff you didn't need. I didn't get milk and eggs and bread. I got pizza rolls, raviolis.
I had two-ply toilet paper for show.
I got one. Still got them.
That's insane.
Still got them.
That's the stuff that I was forced to buy for 2 weeks during COVID because all the good shit was sold out. You know,
I'm telling you, this Scott's not cheap.
That's the thing though.
It's not cheap.
It's worth the extra investment.
I tried the other stuff. I can't do it.
You can't get the ultra plush one because then they're Kleenexy.
That's what I'm saying.
But there's a mid range. You know what I mean? Where they're there's the strong and durable one.
I don't want to go through the trial and error of figuring if it's gonna work. Hand rips the toilet paper one time, I might be a different man.
I'm letting you know right now.
Strong quilted
With all the toilet paper that you were pulling off of that roll to begin with, because we just saw it.
Yeah.
You can do half of that with a 2-ply.
Yeah.
I know that because I've used them other places. I don't take that with me.
So why don't you just?
I don't like it. I just don't like it. I'm
works?
so used to this. I can't change it. Why change it if it's not broken?
I get it.
Why change it if it's not broken?
because you get stuck in the same place instead of advancing.
Damn. Damn.
The fetus speaks
Knowledge.
I need W in the chat. W in the chat.
Dang.
What's up, brother?
It's Rami, the DJ, right there with some knowledge. What kind of guy you bringing, Frankie J? Jeez.
Rami is a MacGyver. He knows a little bit of everything.
Yeah?
Yes.
Seems like it. You guys are dope, man. Talk about your podcast a little bit. Smoke a J with Frankie J. We got Frankie J.
Yes.
DJ Frankie J and his homeboy Rami, the DJ in the house. They got their own little podcast.
Well, Smoke a J, Frankie J is all about cannabis related, everything medical business and educational. We've been smoking together before and after gigs, and we talk about doing something, just talking about it. I'm out there in Holland. And it's kind of, nobody comes over to my place to smoke. So I was like, you got to come over here. So I was like, man, it would be nice to smoke with Frankie J. And I went on to,
I like that.
I went online and I bought the domain name smokeaj.com.
Nice.
It was available.
How are these things
How was
still
that available?
Right.
It was available. I was so surprised. So I bought that. I called him up. I said, I bought the domain name. Let's build this. So he came over, and within 3 weeks, it was him that master plan, put the whole blueprint together.
Yeah.
And we built the studio in 3 weeks.
It looked dope. I remember that.
awesome.
And then recently, you got water damage, didn't you?
Oh, it was so devastating, Nick. I could not believe it.
It could have been worse. It wasn't that bad.
No, it was bad. It was bad. Okay, look at
yeah, it could have. It was bad.
So we built a basement in a basement. And so I'm at the top of the stairs, open the door, just kind of, check, make sure.
Make sure everything's okay.
Yeah. And I seen waves. Oh. And I'm like, and I'm running down there and I'm hitting the switch. We got DJ equipment. So when we hit the these little knobs, all the lights come on. Yeah. So I'm hitting everything up real quick. This guy does not sleep. He gets maybe 1 or 2 hours. So I FaceTime real quick. He was like, unplug everything, this and that.
Oh,
He said, I need a few
no.
hours sleep. I've been up all night. I'll be over. He came over. We got the shop vacs out, everything, cleaned it all up. Oh, it was just now.
It looked horrible.
Now we got to put it all back together.
Did you lose anything?
Did not lose nothing.
Oh,
Really?
That's awesome.
Yeah,
What?
we got it
Nothing.
early enough, so thankfully.
Yeah.
we
What?
got the
His
extra
early
machine.
planning of because he told me let's glue this down. Let's put this border around here just
Yeah.
because it's a basement. It does get flooded.
Right. It will happen.
It will
It's a
happen.
matter of time.
Yeah.
It will happen.
So
Nice.
everything waterproofed and sealed and everything, so,
So-
nothing was damaged after the cleanup.
So when are you guys going to be back podcasting and recording again?
So right now we're kind of in a weird place because we've just been doing a lot of travel events with the 420 as well as the Hash Bash was a huge event. Check
So
out
not
the
only are you
video.
doing a podcast, but you guys are active.
Yeah, so it's a whole YouTube channel. So we do the podcast in studio. We do interviews with people that are in the industry, whether recreational, business,
Yeah.
medical, stuff like that. But then we also do travel videos. We do behind the scenes at dispos. We have behind the scenes at edible manufacturing plants.
Damn,
So
you're
it's-
really into this.
Yeah, so it's
Legit.
it's a lot of work. I do most of the editing myself, so I'm the one everything's backed up on right now. But it's a good time. Our videos are getting better. It's definitely a learning curve, and
Yeah, I've learned that real quick. Like,
Yeah.
It's a lot to learn.
and it's we've just been kind of building up our base of content before we actually try to reach out to people. So
Yeah.
we're about that time. As soon as the next video drops, we're gonna start running our promos and stuff. So
For season,
excited
is this
for it.
be season 2?
Yep,
It'll be season 2.
Right now,
Season
we're doing,
2.
we started last year on 420 was our first.
That's dope.
recording.
Good start.
Congrats.
Good start.
Appreciate it.
I liked your guys' vibe. I watched one of your videos. I thought it was a pretty cool vibe, man. I like just watching other people do something similar. Just love what they do, just to have fun and hope other people can enjoy your content. That's
Yeah,
what it's all about at the end of the day.
Oh, we
You know
got,
what I mean?
and he's been editing videos for people in California. He's with
Yeah.
a record label, and I picked it up and just love it. And it's a nice transition going from DJing and being such an older DJ.
Yeah.
Getting into the video.
Because we're not getting any younger,
not.
Frankie. Like we're becoming them.
the equipment's still heavy. You still got to load
Yeah,
everything up, take
yeah.
things down. Oh my god.
So not only do you have the Smoke a J with Frankie J, the podcast, but then you guys are getting into video as well. Talk
Yep.
about that.
So I've been doing video since like middle school, high school. So I'm very experienced. I do everything from music videos to documentaries to little commercials or summary videos.
So you're on the commercial side of things almost.
A little bit. I mean, I really didn't kind of give my services out. It was more for like private stuff. People I knew that asked me to do it. But then, there's just been such a demand that I was like, fuck it, just throw it on the side and start doing it publicly. And then as soon as I did that, we just got flooded. On top of that, we have the Smoke a J stuff, which I edit. And then I also have the driving couch. And then, as DJs, occasional DJ posts, videos.
You got so much.
And then we
so
just
much
started.
going on.
I just started a new page with my son through the Eyes of
I
Taryn.
seen that. I seen
So,
that.
I have a son who's special needs. He's blind autistic, and he'll be 11 years old, and he's just a handful.
Grew up so fast.
Oh,
Remember when I
quickly,
met you, like
quickly.
you was just a baby.
Yep. And
crazy.
we have that, and then we just filmed a documentary that is going to be aired June 27th. I can't show nothing or put it on our pages until they can. It's from the Arts of the Midwest,
Okay.
and it was a paid, and we did a quick documentary on the DJ for Wesley's, the head DJ Todd.
Oh,
That's
nice.
sweet.
Yeah.
Todd's cool, dude. I like Todd.
You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for coming in.
so dope,
thanks
man.
for having
This
us.
is super
It's,
fun. This is super chill.
Yeah, when me and Frankie, I reached out. I don't remember if I reached out to you. You reached out my way. I think I reached out to you. Said, "Hey, man, I'd love to have you on the show," and you're just so quick to be like, "Absolutely, I'd love to be on the show."
Definitely.
Just like some people think that just because like we're fellow DJs, they think that there's this huge thing that you can't work together and you can't like
And
help each other out and
It's
promote
such
each
an
other.
opposite thing.
But it's not like that's not what we do. Like we're all like,
It's a community.
If you're just tuning into the show, we're all DJs in this room.
Yeah.
We all do this. We all do similar things, but it's not a
I'm-
competition.
I'm retired.
He likes
Full
to
disclosure.
emphasize he's
Because your
I'm
age.
100 Yeah.
'Cause your
Well,
age.
You can call it age. You can call it whatever you want to.
your
I'm
age.
just saying. I'm not lifting up that equipment anymore.
It's heavy. It's heavy.
Every wedding that I did while I was DJing, the equipment got unplugged by some random drunk person.
Weddings is the worst.
They're the worst.
What's your worst pet peeve at a wedding? And I'll start this off. I'll give you one chance to come up and maybe request a song. But when you're coming up 10, 11, 12 times,
Oh, the same
that's
person?
so annoying.
Person? Absolutely not. You get 2 requests. That's it.
Max.
I mean, if they were paying, I
Yeah,
don't
if it's
mind.
like the family of the bride, like father of the bride, or
That's
someone,
different.
Whoever's paying.
Yeah.
That's different.
You know the famous line, the bride wants to hear this.
Oh yeah.
The bride wants to hear this.
Yeah.
No, she does not. We sat
She
down,
don't.
we talked. I want to know what you want to hear, what
Yeah.
you don't want to hear. The bride does not want to hear that.
Yeah, actually, the bride told me not to take requests from you because you're going to say that.
Yep.
I hate it. What was your biggest pet peeve DJing?
My
Corey?
biggest pet peeve DJing
Yeah.
was children. So like kids just coming up to you and touching your
Well, when you're
stuff,
DJing at Chuck E.
or-
Cheese, that's
well,
kind of expected.
at weddings. At weddings, these parents, they think like, oh, we're at a wedding. My
Yeah.
kids are, someone's gonna watch them,
fine.
and that someone who
Somebody's
watches them
paying
is
the DJ.
usually the DJ.
Right.
And then when you say on the mic, parents, would you please grab your kids, bring them back to the table as we get ready to do our first
Still
dance?
hitting
Yeah.
laps
Yeah.
in the middle.
Every
Yeah.
parent looks at you like, how dare you say that to my kid?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
Keep your kids at home. Get a sitter.
kids are
Because while we're doing the
worse
garter takeoff, there's little Jimmy on his hands and knees watching homeboy go up his wife's dress.
yeah,
Send him home. Get him out of there.
with sticky fingers.
Yeah. Frankie J, what's your biggest pet peeve out when you're DJing? What's one of your things you hate it? You hate it, Frankie.
You know, it's at the end of the night.
Yeah.
When you think you have a half an hour left,
Yeah.
you're like, this is it. You went through your whole songs, your playlist.
Yeah. You're starting to break stuff down a little bit.
You're just like, oh, I'm done. You
Home
know,
stretch.
I
Yeah.
just-
Final bangers.
and then next thing you know, you get someone just like, can you stay for an extra hour?
Oh, that's
Hey.
what, 15, 17 more songs?
and you sit there and think like,
For the fee.
for the fee.
For the
Okay,
fee.
I'll pay it. Son of a
But it's just, that money talks though. You're like, "Psh, that's another.
Yeah, but sometimes you're just like, especially when it's like a long gig, like we did like a 7 hours.
Oh,
between
forget that. That's a
ceremony,
long
the
time.
ceremony,
and then, like,
everything set up.
dude, set up all these, and we're sitting there like 8 hours of standing because we had to be there 3 hours early because the
Yeah.
ceremony's a different location.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, like I
It's a
don't
long
even
day
care
for
about
us.
The extra money. I just want to go home.
Right.
Dude. It's midnight. Like
I had one guy come up one time. He's like, "Hey, can I sing the last song, the karaoke song?" I said, "Absolutely not."
nope.
He whips out $100 bill. I'm like, let me plug my mic back in for you.
Did you run it by the bride at least?
I didn't. I didn't make that the last. I played that song and then I played the last song and then I turned his mic down so he thought he was singing real loud. but-
Right.
Oh, whatever, man. You could do that. That's fine.
So what's like the most
Yeah.
outstanding or outlandish thing you ever saw at a wedding behind the scenes that you're just like, oh my god, I could write books about this?
Fighting between the bride and groom. Like, I effing hate you. I should have never effing married you.
Seen that.
Fist
Oh, wow.
fights. I seen fist fights.
the
I seen-
wedding?
Yeah. I've seen fist fights. I seen bottle getting smashed over the groom's dad.
Damn.
Cops being called. Shut it down. This was out in Sylvania last year.
This sounds like some Kentucky Hills.
Blood all over. People were throwing chairs. I grabbed the wedding planner, threw her outside, and I was scared. So I'm standing around the corner like, what is going
I'd be
on?
like, I need my check now, and I'm leaving.
And luckily we get paid beforehand, but it was the groom's father causing the problems.
Wow.
Wasn't invited but showed up.
You know the hall, the fireman's hall.
Yeah, well, Melberry Fireman Hall,
Yep.
Rosemary. Yeah,
So you know the back doors.
Yeah,
And
two of
then
them.
people come around.
yeah.
I have my truck back there. I'm unloading. I hear sexual sounds.
Yep.
What?
Look over. I see the father of the bride is not his wife.
Oh.
So hit the truck. Bam. He startles. She startles. He takes off. She's pulling her dress down and everything.
Wait, who was the girl?
A guest.
Just a guess.
Because here comes the boyfriend from around the corner. I've been looking for you. Where you been? She's like, oh, back here talking to the DJ. I'm like, I got nothing
What?
to
Wait,
do with
where
this.
were they at? They were inside or outside?
Outside in the back, where it's dark at, where the two doors at. where
Yeah, right out the
Yes,
back.
Right out the
Oh
back.
no.
So then they come through. So the father of the bride didn't want to look at me, nothing. I'm saying, thank you guys. Hope you guys had a
Yeah.
good wedding and everything, the whole 9 yards. I wanted to look at him and say, where's my tip?
Right.
Where? Come on, you need that hush.
Right,
I
you want
didn't
me to
say
shut
nothing. I
up.
didn't say nothing.
You
I
said
just
you was
look
gonna
at.
give me that extra 200 back
Yeah.
there.
Hey.
The other girl, did
He
she
was
say
so-
it or was that you?
I've seen some crazy stuff.
It's
You can write
crazy what you see.
crazy.
I never had that, but damn.
I did see two people at the Pinnacle getting it on. There's like a little hill in the parking lot.
Nice place. Nice place.
It is a great place,
Yeah.
and their actions were not nice or visually pleasing at all. But that's the only time I've also ever seen anyone actually getting it on. But it was in very public situations, and the wedding party actually started cheering them on, which made
That's
them embarrassing.
awesome.
That's
And they actually got up and
All
like,
you hear is-
yeah. It's
Get
funny
'em!
'cause they got into two separate cars and both left. But I'm just like, do they know each other? Like, I want to know the whole backstory with it, you know?
They got good food at the Pinnacle
I
too.
usually skip those parts in the videos online, bro.
Oh, okay.
So
Nah,
crazy
we
what you
we
can
seen
see out
fights
there.
and everything. You know,
Yeah.
bride and groom's on top of a big old pile
Yeah.
and just fighting,
Yeah.
and then they come inside and drink and let's dance.
I had or the lady who was paying me to DJ her son's graduation party, and she cussed me out in front of everybody for not playing a song, and that song was actively playing at that time.
No.
Yeah. So I was just like,
You'd be surprised.
you just take it. You can't even do anything, you know. I just want to be like, I'm playing the song. I've been playing the song since before you got up here, but
Right.
just yelled at me in front of everybody.
I was down the street from Millbury's Fireman Hall. I was at the one on Woodville right there, Sunrise Banquet
yep.
Hall is doing a wedding. Bride gave me a list of what to play. She gave me a list after 9 o'clock, play these. Played a couple after 9 o'clock. Here comes the groom screaming at me. Shut this shit off right now. Because there was some, even though I play all edits at a wedding, even though there are edits, sometimes even the edited version, like, is still kind of, you know what I mean? Put two and two together, it's a bad song. But that's what her list was that she gave me.
So
He lost his mind yelling at me.
I can't stand when they don't communicate with each other.
Right.
You know, I did an event for the MS Society out at the Rec Center years and years ago.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget this lady who was teaching people how to do yoga and had like this playlist. She's like, here's my songs that I want to play. And the CeeLo Green Forget You song was on there. And I even asked her, I was like, is this just the regular version or like, because I have the edited version? And she goes, no, this is like sped up, it's clean, blah blah blah. There's a bunch of kids there. It wasn't the clean version. So
Oh, no. So they're saying F you.
and there are a lot of FUs in that song.
That's a bad one.
Luckily, I'd been doing DJing for a little bit at that point, so I was able to kind of transition into the edited version that I had. But
Yeah.
I was so angry at her for like putting me in that
Putting
position
you in that predicament.
because no one knows that she handed me the CD to play.
They don't look at that.
just
They're like,
think-
what kind of crap DJ
Yeah,
did they hire here today?
exactly.
You had to be so careful when there's kids around. Everything.
It's
I was doing a
tough.
high school football
It's
game.
tough.
I played Ed Sheeran, Thinking About You.
Yeah.
And it talks about when you leave my room, I still smell the perfume.
Yeah.
This parent came up to me and said, that's inappropriate. I said, how's that
Isn't that
inappropriate?
crazy?
There's no cursing, no nothing.
I won't even do school dances anymore.
Yeah.
I won't do proms. I won't do any of them that involve kids.
I did. Prom.
Nope.
We did prom this year.
A week
Nope.
ago.
How was it?
It was all right.
See?
I mean, it's-
Exactly.
It's just like, I mean, it's all right. The right ones will pay the right price, but honestly, like, you know, you kind of got to work with them because they're schools and they're on a budget.
Yeah.
And
It's
these
not
kids-
even like about the money. It's just
It's the music.
it's
But
the
this is the
music.
I don't
It's
understand
the
their music. The
filtering.
music they want to hear isn't dance
The
music.
kid, the
They all
kids-
want to come in a group and just yell.
Yeah.
Right
the
there.
kids
Yeah.
want hype stuff. They want dirty stuff. They want
Yeah.
crazy stuff.
They want to hear first day out. What you know about first day out? You're not even out of school
Yeah.
yet.
Right.
Literally,
It's crazy.
They want Chief Keef. You know. They
See, I
want,
saw your guys' face when you said a school dance the other day, and I feel the same. I don't even need to hear the stories, but I feel you.
Like it's work. It's,
I
it's-
feel ya.
You know, we can definitely rock it out, but it's just like, oh god, it's just like a headache to like.
You're not excited to do it.
It's like a lower tier wedding. Like, you know, the weddings, like, it's not just your DJing, it's the stress of messing up somebody's special
Yeah,
day.
the biggest day of their life.
It's kind of
And
like
you're in
that.
charge
Like,
of it
we know-
almost.
We know an unnamed local DJ who booked who is known for flaking. He booked several events a day.
Oh, no.
And he ended up, I think it was a homecoming, just didn't show up, didn't call. Nothing.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, they found DJ the very last minute. Those are some very stressful events. When you get a phone call and people are like, "Oh, are you available tonight? Why? What's up?" Someone did not show.
That's the worst.
It's like 20 minutes. Like, man, I can be there in 30.
Right.
They'll take
You're
me.
like, I'm not even meant, because you got to almost mentally prepare.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
100%.
Like all week you're thinking about it. You're running through in your head. And
worst of all, you show up and no one realizes that you're the replacement guy.
So they're
just thinks
looking
that you're
bad at
late.
you.
You're unprofessional.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
late. You're the.
Oh, here he
you
is
dropped the
finally.
ball.
yeah.
Start cheering.
Makes you
I
look
did
bad.
a wedding like that, and I got there, and they said, "This is our song." I had maybe, let's say, 3 out of 5 of their songs.
Yeah.
And I still got yelled at for not having those 2.
And it was last minute.
It was like, it was that day off. It was that day
What?
off call.
Wow.
Can you come and do this wedding?
Isn't that crazy? It's crazy not only that people are still complaining, but it's crazy that there's DJs here locally that are doing that. It's not, this isn't the industry where there's no calling off.
Yeah.
No.
And that's the thing, like you were saying earlier, like linking with Frankie and Paco is like the best thing that I've done for my DJ career in terms of local stuff because, you know, we give each other gigs because why book 3 events for one night when I can make money and then I can have my 2 homies make money.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we can each cycle when one of us is out of town, we'll cover each other's gig and stuff. And it works so much better. You know, we get so much more accomplished. You know, we always have at least 1 or 2 other person to handle the big events. And that's why we can score things like, you know, being Pro Medica's house DJs, being Imagination Station's house DJs.
That's dope.
All stuff like that. It's really like, you know,
It's nice to be on that level. You know what I'm saying? Be respected on that level. That's great, especially here locally in the 419. It's nice to have some positive instead of just a negative.
Very much.
You know what I'm saying, Corey?
Yep.
Very much.
So check this out. Last thing I want to talk about. Have you ever been scammed on the internet? Anybody? Anybody been scammed? I know Corey has with some Egyptian princesses a few times.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if they are real princesses or not. I'm still waiting
They're
to
men.
find out.
They're men.
I actually got scammed recently, but I'm not humble enough to like call my bank about it just yet.
Was it the TikTok shop?
Yeah, so I was scrolling through TikTok and like they were advertising these shoes for $19, like Jordans. And,
Are these
like,
the ones you
Air
bought for
Force
your boy?
Ones. Yeah, so I bought some shoes for him. I bought some
Yeah.
shoes for me, some shoes for my nephews, and like I thought I got a really good deal, like 10 pairs of shoes for like $120.
That's a deal.
Yeah,
Can't pass that up.
I ain't seen them shoes, and I got something in my email that was like, "Your stuff shipped. Here's your tracking number." No.
Wait, how long was it though? 'Cause
What?
sometimes the stuff ships from China and it takes a good 30 days.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I got that tracking information like the next day,
Okay.
but it just gave a bunch of random letters and numbers with no like carrier.
How long ago was it?
A couple weeks ago.
So
was
it
what
might,
is.
it's still, you're still in that frame. It might be real.
How am I supposed to track it?
Sometimes they throw one on there that doesn't work with our systems, and I think you might be okay. Because Danielle gets stuff. Sometimes it takes her 30 days to get stuff.
You track it with prayers.
Right. You pray. You pray to God you get
So
it.
how long should I wait before I like
30
get
days.
concerned?
30
Do
days.
y'all
I
think
say 30 days.
But what kind of shoes are you getting for $20?
That's Corey.
I
Look at
got
his shirt.
Jordans
He has
and Air
no
Force
stuff.
Ones.
them
Air
hoes-
Force Ones for 20.
Yeah.
You got the, you
I
got
know
the,
a guy
I
who
don't
will get them for
think-
$20. Okay, don't worry about shipping.
Them hoes gonna be 1 ply.
yeah. Check out them Air Force 2s I got.
Yeah.
Just be lucky that you got scammed, because man, your kids be so mad at you to put some $20 shoes on, walk out, and they fall
Right.
apart.
Hey, you know what though? Like my kids they're not shoe people. So
Neither are you.
no, I'm
For
really
$20
not.
bucks.
But like we don't care about name brands or
Right.
any of that stuff whatsoever. If it's a comfortable shoe that looks nice,
all that matters.
That's all that matters
Yeah.
to us at the end of the day. So I'll
agree.
wear some Bourbons or some Shaqs or some whatevers. But
I wouldn't go
Shaq's
that. I wouldn't go
is
that
crazy.
low.
dude,
All
Shaq,
right, I
Shaq,
wouldn't
Shaq
go
was
that
the
low.
man.
He's wasn't.
It's the same shoe, different logo.
It's just and one now at Walmart.
Exactly.
Like $14 sneakers.
Sometimes someone said they got scammed by a photographer. A bunch of people that I don't even know. I
Did
can't
your
read that.
DJ company ever get the scam talking about? Can we talk and can you DJ for 3 hours?
Yeah, I always get that all the time.
And can we pay with credit card? And
Right.
can you take care of this because
Yep.
we're coming from out of town?
Yep. First
get
couple
those-
I kind of gave into. I'm like, okay, this possibly could be real.
Yep.
Then I asked a few questions. They're like, yeah, it's not it.
No
But
comprehension.
5 years ago, I was looking for a home to rent. I found someone sent me a link on Zillow or something.
Zillow.
So I found this house. It's in Oregon, right across the street from Clay High School. I went over there, looked at the house. Like they give you the address, you go look at it. It's
Like you
vacant.
go in or just
No,
outside?
outside.
Okay.
Guy sent me a message, said he's Zillow takes care of it because he's in the army, so that's why the house is vacant and Zillow takes care of it. And checked out the site, filled out a credit app, they approved me and everything, and sent my deposit. And they said you're more than welcome to drive outside. We can't give you the keys obviously right away, but you're more than welcome to check it out. Checked it out, everything was cool. It was a total scam.
Fake listing.
Fake everything. The website was bogus. Like they sent me a contract with my name, everything on it. As soon as I paid, the link was gone.
It was just thank you in one word.
So
So you're gonna make fun of me on this part.
well, wait.
Didn't-
When you say you paid, you mean did you pay for just the application, or did you give them a deposit?
you got to give him $1,000 down payment.
Jesus.
So hold on, you're gonna laugh at me, and this is
scammed for
before. Hold on,
$1,000?
you're gonna laugh at me. I didn't know too much about this stuff when it happened. Okay, guy said he was in the armies overseas. Zillow takes care of all his rentals around here. So he's like, the only way you can pay me is doing Bitcoin. You send me the Bitcoin. Bitcoin. I didn't know anything about it, so I'm like, okay, he's overseas. Maybe that's how it works. You know what I mean? I don't know. So I paid in Bitcoin, which is untraceable. $1,000 gone.
Yeah, that's like the thing about it.
My bank wouldn't cover, could cover it because they're like, no, you paid.
Yeah, they're like,
It's untraceable.
you're a dumbass.
You're an idiot.
So he was in the military serving like where at in Nigeria, and
He was
he's a rich
overseas. He was,
uncle.
he was in the Navy. He was in the Navy on an aircraft carrier. But it made sense because I went to the house. Why would I not think it's real? The house was there. It was
go
vacant.
inside, though?
So
No.
So you paid a deposit without ever going inside.
Yeah.
So what would you do if there was just
Really?
like somebody had walked out the front door? Like, what the hell are you guys
Like
doing
you pull
front
in
of my
and you
house?
can tell there was no one there. There was nothing in the windows. You look in the windows, there's nothing.
Yeah.
So why
So-
would I not think it was legit?
What these scammers do is they go on like Realtor.com.
They get pictures.
They get pictures. They
Yeah.
realize what's actually vacant, and then they advertise on like Craigslist or wherever. And
It's crazy. I got
any-
$1,000. It was right during Christmas. $1,000. I was single dad at the time. Just me and the kids living in the house. It was just me.
That's tough.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
That's $1,000. That was crazy.
Be made into like a Hallmark Christmas story.
Damn, man.
Single dad, hustled out.
Called the
Christmas
bank. They're
time.
like, yeah, we're going to look into it. We're going to credit you your $1,000. You'll be just fine. I'm like, sweet. They gave me $1,000 back.
Oh, they did.
2 weeks later, took it back.
Oh yeah, they're like, Bitcoin. You said Bitcoin.
Yeah, you said Bitcoin? Oh, that's Bitcoin. Yeah, that's, you
It was like,
are
hell yeah,
responsible
use
for that.
Bitcoin.
Dude, blew my mind. $1,000 before Christmas. Still came out strong, though.
I would have got my 1,000 back and closed my account that same
And
day.
it was crazy. Guys, thanks for coming on the show. We got Rami, the DJ, and DJ Frankie J from Smoking J with Frankie J. Appreciate you guys coming on. Thanks, guys.
Is that time
Appreciate
already?
it.
Yeah.
What'd you think? What'd you think about the show? What'd you think
super
about?
awesome,
What do you
super
think about the
chill.
studio? Think pretty dope?
Studio's lovely.
Yeah?
Man, it's amazing.
I like
Yeah.
it. I like
yeah,
it.
you
I
got
actually
layout,
did all this myself. I put the mics up here. What? Even that printer back there. That's that Canon. I put that
Oh,
there.
that's
put
why
that up
the
there?
IP
Everything.
address is invalid, huh?
That's exactly.
Kind of
why.
disappointing, Corey. You didn't make no drinks today.
You know,
Trust me, you don't want him to.
you don't want me to make
After
a
that
drink.
last one.
They got some vodka right there. You just
That's
want to give
50
me
cents. That's sealed.
That's
Okay.
not vodka.
According to Rami, it's horrible vodka.
It's not good.
challenge accepted. I'll drink it.
He will too. That was gross. But thanks
like-
for hanging out. Corey, thanks for hanging out.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks for listening to the show. It's the Big Nick Energy Show. We're live every single Monday on YouTube and Facebook Live. Also, after the show, you can download the podcast on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. We're also taking your long distance dedications and requests. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We appreciate you. Thanks, guys. See you next week.
Peace.
Peace.